on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo! What up, nation?
See
what's going on, everybody? It is a beautiful Saturday evening. Beautiful.
It is.
And we are here to talk football for the next,
damn right,
I don't know, 8 to 10 hours?
Uh,
okay, no, maybe not that long. Maybe not that long.
Maybe not that long, right? That may be a little bit. I don't know if my old balls can stay awake that late, Kyle. I would probably pass out and fall asleep, if I'm being completely honest. Me and Kyle have had a day full of youth sports.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here now, ready to talk some football. Week 6 is upon us now.
Grown men sports now.
Now we're moving on to grown men sports to talk about. Absolutely, for sure. So hopefully you all had yourself a great week. Hopefully you're looking forward to another successful week of fantasy football. Hopefully you got some good questions to ask tonight, because if you do, me and Kyle are going to be answering them probably more realistically for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. So kick back, relax, put your feet up, get yourself a cold beverage, and come hang out with us. And let's just chill. One thing we're going to definitely pay attention to tonight, Kyle, it's Positive Vibe Night Saturday. So we're going to have fun tonight. Anybody who doesn't have positive vibes, putting right in timeout. We're having a good time.
We got to time out
tonight.
Anna right now then.
You what?
We got to time out Anna then.
Why? What'd she do?
She's just always negative.
Only with us personally.
Well,
she's great to the community. To
technically,
us,
me.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, she's never really that bad to me.
It's funny that you said that your old balls couldn't handle like 8 to 10 hours. When turn the flag off, Anna. That's not flag worthy. You stop it. It's not moving very much right now.
Yeah, I know. It's not in the greatest of spots. It's getting held up by that ugly jersey back there.
I think it has a hole in it, if I'm going to be honest, and I think that's why it's not puffing all the way up.
How did it get a hole in it?
For the move. I think it got caught on something in the move. But it's funny, we were talking about yesterday the realistic possibility of trying to do like a 12-hour stream.
Dude, I would need some serious caffeine.
Let's go ahead and jump into some super chats before Jake passes out. Manuel Gomez and Sebastian Garcia, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation this evening. Scranton Strangler becoming a member for the 13th month. Do I start Stroud even with Nico out or go to the Bake Show this week?
I mean, I have them back-to-back in the rankings, so it's super close. I think that the ceiling is still there for CJ Stroud. But if you want the safer play, I mean, the Bake Show right now is just the epitome of safe. I mean, the epitome is safe right now. Baker Mayfield playing great football.
And the Scranton Strangle also says, great series, Kyle. Go Guardians. At least you don't have to root for the Browns. That's absolutely true. Hats off to the Guardians. I'm repping my Tigers tonight because that was just a fantastic end to the season. We were in Detroit with my son for his birthday on Thursday to watch the game. Not the outcome we were hoping for, but great season nonetheless. Patrick
the
Marr.
Tigers lost and they're done.
Yeah, they lost today.
Okay. I have no idea. So.
Yep, that's all right.
Sorry
they had a 0.2% chance of making the playoffs back on like September 1st. So I'll take where they got to. Patrick Marr becoming a member for the 13th month. It's not great, but who should I flex between Josh Downs, Keenan Allen, Rashid Shaheed, and David Njoku in a full PPR? Whole team is still injured, but at least I get A.J. Brown back this week.
Everybody injured. Everybody in the club getting tipsy, too, because of all the injuries. I don't love any of those options, Kyle. If I had to right now, with Anthony Richardson under center, I don't love it, but I'm probably going to go Josh Downs and just hope that he can break a big play.
Yeah, absolutely. Did I see Monty's extension from Jay Crossfade? Yes.
Right.
The Lions extended David Montgomery for 2 more years, and I'm on board for it, especially considering the fact that it doesn't hurt Jahmyr Gibbs because they're both RB1s. Absolutely love it. In a day and age where we can't even find one team to have an RB1 because they're splitting touches so much, we have one team that has 2 RB1s that split touches.
Hey, can anyone tell me what I get next week, by the way? I know I can't ask you, Kyle, because you'll probably get it way too easily. Does anyone in the chat know what I get next week? Anybody? Bueller? Damn, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, Kyle. There it is, Evan Benoski. I get my Chubb back. I get my Chubb back next week, Kyle. I am so pumped.
Woo!
Herpes not on the schedule, Agent B. Not gonna get herpes, that's for sure.
Dude, it is for that injury that he sustained. For him to already potentially be back is crazy. But it just speaks to just how much of a freak he is. That's Michael right. Johnson, starters are
everybody asking about my colon cleansing. No, guys, no. That's not what I get next week. Jeez, come on. Come on, people. I'm not that old yet. Nope.
Starters are Burrow, Henry, Walker, Diggs, McLaurin, Kincaid, and Reed in the flex. I have to choose between Mixon, Rashid, Irving, Chase Brown, and Gibson. Thoughts. Thanks for grinding, fellas. I mean, I would love to play Mixon here, but I'm probably not going to play Mixon here. Just because I think you could go with Antonio Gibson and have Gibson or Irving and have a decent floor, and you could go with Chase Brown and have the ceiling. I think Irving is the perfect mixture of the floor and the ceiling between Gibson and Chase Brown.
I would agree. I mean, I think Irving's probably he's got that safeness to his start. And then he also has the potential to find the end zone and give you a great day as well. I do want to start Mixon, but given the options here, I mean, it's kind of too hard to go with him. What if he is somewhat limited? What if he doesn't get a goal line carry? I mean, Bucky Irving is in line for extended work as is.
Paris in a full PPR, 1 running back, 1 flex. Options are Najee, Sermon, Pittman, Tolbert, D-Hop, and J-Mo. I also have likely, probably starting Njoku. RB1 is ETN, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Godwin are my wide receiver 1 and 2. Thanks, you guys are the best. Paris, you're the best. Appreciate you. I'm going to tell everybody right now, if you're watching this show right now and you ask a question about Michael Pittman, I will not be picking his name tonight. I am not playing Michael Pittman tomorrow. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, with the injury concerns and Anthony Richardson,
I'd start Taysom Hill over him if I could.
Well, I don't know if I would go that far, but yeah, I'm not starting Michael Pittman. As for the 1 running back and 1 flex option there, though, I mean, part of me wants to just go double running back and go Najee Sermon, but that is like, you know, that aftertaste, like you have something, you're like, that tasted good at first, but it's just not that great. Like, it doesn't excite me to start Najee and Sermon, so I probably go for a little bit more upside. I probably lean Sermon and then the upside of Jameson Williams. And if you want to play it straight safe, you go Najee Sermon.
HM, is AR5 official? Yes, he is starting tomorrow. That is official. Dapper Dan. Oh, F. Hold on. F. We were basically at the very beginning, so it's a quick scroll up. Right. Superflex. Love is my QB1, but need to grab a quarterback too. Stroud, Fields, Williams, Kirk, Baker, or Lawrence would love an upside and safety option?
I think if we're looking for safety, I don't know if anybody could argue going with Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield if we're talking safety. I think if we're talking straight up upside, given the list, I'm probably leaning towards Justin Fields just due to the rushing upside, and then the safety, I'll probably go towards Kirk Cousins this week. Kyle's
Sorry,
reading
hold on
proficiently.
just a second.
Proficiently reading. You are reading so hard. I've never read that hard in my life.
I'm just helping Anna with her job by taking care of some trash.
Oh, I gotcha. Perfect.
Sammy. Pick 2 in a PPR. Liggett, Keenan, Downs, Rico, and Tolbert.
2 of them. Kyle, do we go double Cowboy here?
I don't hate it.
I think I'd probably go double Cowboy and go Rico and Tolbert.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
FZ, where Judy or Rome in a PPR and Cousins or Kyler? If you want the upside, it's Rome Odunze
That's upside
in
for
that
sure.
matchup.
And then Cousins or Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have Kyler 3 spots higher than Cousins this week.
Jeff Minnick, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for
up,
joining
Jeff?
the exclusive Headliner Nation tonight.
Hold that,
Lane Kircher in a 10-team PPR. What duo and what? Oh, man. All right, Lane. What duo would be enough to trade away Kamara? Monty and Terry? More? If I'm getting Monty and Terry for Kamara, you're right there in terms of even balance. That's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to get a whole lot more than that. If you could, awesome. If you really need a wide receiver, that's probably not an awful deal. I don't know if I would do it unless I was desperate for a wide receiver, but you're in that area.
Yeah, and I mean, it's hard to trade away Alvin Kamara right now too, right? With Derek Carr's injury, how many touches is this dude going to absolutely get on a weekly basis? Monty is super safe. Terry's playing so much better here the last couple of weeks now that Jaden Daniels has taken off. I do think that if you are in need of a wide receiver right now, I make the deal. If you're just doing this and you have excess wide receivers that you're going to be benching every week, then I'd probably just hang tight.
Ryan Sheehy said, I've been watching for 4 years and never had one of my questions answered. Ask it right now and I'll answer it. Ask it.
Ryan, this is your chance.
This is your chance. Christian Campos with a 20 bomb. Christian, appreciate you. What up, Jake and Kyle? What's good, Jake and Kyle? And a half PPR need 2 flex spots. Mixon, Ferguson, Bucky, Rashid Shaheed, or drop Bucky and pick up Tracy on waivers. Thank you for everything y'all do. Week 6 is going to be a banger. I wouldn't drop Bucky for Tracy.
No, I'm not dropping Bucky.
I would not do that. I'd love to have Tracy, so maybe if you had somebody else to drop, I would think about it. I'm going to go with Ferguson and Bucky here. If you want a little bit more upside than Ferguson, then you go with Mixon.
Yep, that I would agree with.
I forgot who I said we would look for his question now.
I've been watching. It's Ryan Sheehy. Or Sheehy. Ryan Shitty Bang Bang. Watching.
Vince Dallas in a full PPR need a flex. Marvin Harrison Jr. or D-Hop. Give me... Wait. It says MJH. I'm assuming you got the J and the H backwards, and I'm guessing. Marvin Harrison Jr.
I would think so.
If that's it, I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. over D-Hop. Ricky with the 20 bomb. Appreciate you. Need to drop 1. Team is Richardson, Cousins, Fields, Kyron, Bijan, Neighbors, DJ Moore, Evans, Pittman, Shaheed, Addison, Schultz, Njoku, Pollard. Need to drop 1. Not many good tight end quarterback and waiver wires. Leaning Pittman. Personally, I'm probably keeping Pittman over Addison right now.
I was going to say, I'm going to drop Addison. He's on his bye week. He may not be picked up, and then you can kind of put in for him next week.
Yep. Travis Knott.
Before we get to Travis, Ryan has his question finally.
All right, let's get it.
This question is 4 years in the making, Kyle. Everybody hashtag Ryan. This is his moment to shine. Chase Brown, Tajay Spears, Xavier Leggett, Jamison Williams, Tyrone Tracy, Darius Slayton, full PPR. Pick 4 of them. So I'm going with Chase Brown as one of them. I'm going with Jamison Williams as the second one. And then you better believe I'm going double giant with Tyrone Tracy and Darius Slayton as my 4.
Ryan, you've waited 4 years to ask such a ridiculous question. No, I'm kidding.
Ryan.
It's fine.
Anyway,
I was expecting something epic, Ryan, after 4 years.
Yeah. Took you 4 years?
No.
Come on,
hopefully that answers your question for you.
He says he loves the answer, so he's happy.
Awesome.
Okay, perfect.
Ryan, at least Kyle gets your name right.
I mean, let's be honest, Kyle. I mean, he's got Red Dog Loke has
Red Dog Loke. Yeah,
he's got a point.
He does. Travis Knott in a full PPR start 3 from Montgomery. Yep. Evans, A.J. Brown, yep. Garrett Wilson. Thanks, guys. If you want the upside, it's Evans, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson. If you want a little bit more safety, it's Montgomery, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson.
Yep, and that's personally where I go.
Johnny, 24-14, Bucky Irving, Tyrone Tracy, or McConkey. Start 2. I'm going Tracy and Irving here.
Yep, give me the 2 running backs there and those guaranteed touches.
Here to make sure Kyle has avoided Apple Gatorade still. I looked. I've not seen Apple Gatorade.
There's still one in my fridge, and it will remain there until it rots.
You want to just keep it until I come next time, and then I'll drink it.
There you go, and you can drink it. I'll leave it by your bed.
Vince Dallas, should I drop Fields for Wicks? Have Love as a quarterback? I mean, if it's a 1 quarterback league,
yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I got a hair in my mouth.
Can't imagine why.
J-Rob. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Anna, turn the flag on. Anna, flag.
No.
Anna.
I'll be honest. J-Rob got timed out a few minutes ago because Anna asked him to be respectful, and I did not appreciate J-Rob's response to Anna. So I gave him a little bit of a timeout. So I don't know if J-Rob is still here.
That is the price you pay of avoiding the rule of positive vibes Saturday night.
Unfortunately, yeah, J-Rob, I did not like you responding to Anna the way you did. So have Jacobs and Mason in the running back slots. McLaurin is wide receiver 1. I need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. Mark Cooper, Chris Olave, Tony Pollard, or Brian Thomas Jr. Thanks a ton. If you need a wide receiver 2 and a flex, your safest floors here is going to be Tony Pollard at the flex,
yep,
and then Brian Thomas Jr. at wide receiver 2.
And if you want to gamble, it's Chris Olave over Thomas, but it's a huge gamble.
Johnny, 24-14, is Mixon going to be limited this week? If I was a betting man, I would say probably not. If he was going to be limited, I don't think they would even play him, to be honest.
Does he get 25 touches? Probably not.
No.
You know what I mean? Does he see 18? Probably. So, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, with some of the usage we saw earlier in the year, I don't know if he gets that much, but I think he does still have a solid workload.
Yeah, and TJ brings up a great point. I am a betting man, so.
You're right, TJ. We all together.
Pollock's World of Entertainment. What kind of entertainment? Is it something that I can order and send to Mac for his birthday?
I mean, I would like to order something and send it to Mac for his birthday.
Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation this evening. 808 all day in a full PPR, 1 point per rush. Pick 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Zach Moss, Marvin Harrison, Tank Dell, J-Mo, Lad McConkey, or Tolbert. Well, Marvin Harrison Jr. has got to be the wide receiver.
Yep, that's where I'm going there.
He's going there immediately. If you want to play it safe, it's Zach Moss. If you want more upside, it's Jamison Williams.
Yeah, with the 1 point per rush.
I would be saying J-Mo no matter what if it wasn't for that.
Exactly. I would too. But that 1 point, even if Moss is somewhat limited and gets 7 or 8 carries, that's a floor of 7 or 8 points, even if he gets no yardage. So I think the next safest play is probably Moss still.
Marinda, nicely, and a full point. PPR. We're flexing Tolbert, Michael Wilson, Pittman, or Shakira.
His hips don't lie, Kyle. You can't see him right now, but there is no lies involved. Anyway.
There's so much shaking on the screen right now.
Only one of them in a full PPR. I probably lean towards Tolbert still. I know Michael Wilson has been, gaining steam here as of right now. We're not going Pittman. We know that. And Shakir not being 100% healthy, I'm leaning Tolbert.
Sean is going to get 2 different answers here for his question.
Okay,
because
perfect.
he wants to know ETN or Bigsby.
If you're asking me, it's still ETN. If you're asking Kyle, it's Bigsby.
It's Bigsby. I think Bigsby's safer this week. I think ETN needs a fair amount of passing work. I feel like Bigsby's going to get those goal line carries, unfortunately.
I know that if I bench Travis Etienne and he scores 15 and Bigsby scores 6 and I lose because of it, I'm going to be a pissed off dude. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I can live with that. I'm too emotional, Kyle. I'm too emotional for that.
I think it also says something about how much I love ETN and how much I love or hate Bigsby that
you're still choosing him.
I'm willing to pick Bigsby over.
You may be one of his biggest haters of all time, and now you've bought into the fact that he's averaging 9.5 yards per carry.
Oh man, that won't keep up. But
well, it's going to have to if those are all the touches he's getting.
ETN he's just banged up. He's been banged up for almost a year now.
You know what's crazy about Travis Etienne? His averages in all of his metrics are similar to last year. He's just getting 5 less touches a game on average. So he just needs his touches back. Just give him his touches, take him away from Tank. Don't nobody want no Tank right now except for Kyle and a few stragglers. Give us our ETN back. Okay, give us ETN.
The biggest concern I have about it is that they were vocal about taking touches away from ETN this offseason. But then they took the touches away from him, and now he's banged up. And he doesn't look healthy. Explosive ETN is not the ETN we're getting right now. And that's my biggest concern.
I'm not here to judge another man's looks, Kyle.
What'd I say about looks?
You're saying that he looks banged up?
Oh, Travis Etienne?
Yeah.
I mean, he's 7.
How about Nick gifting 20 members?
Holy!
Everybody who just got themselves a free gifted membership needs to make sure to throw a little hashtag Nick in the chat and tell that man thank you out there. Man on a mission.
Lit Nick says, free Saturday, let's vibe. Nick, I'll let you come vibrate right up against me, or vibe with me. Sorry.
Oh, Anna, that one deserves a now the flag can come on, Anna. Wait for it. Nope, right there. Let's see. Let's see him stand up. How long does this take usually? There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, now he's happy.
Oh, now he's back down.
And he's dead. All right. Anyway.
That's basically what happens when I talk to Nick anyway. Moving on. Savage Con picked up Tracy for Braylon Allen. Do I start Tracy or Bigsby this week? And Flowers or Marvin Harrison? I've still got Bigsby over Tracy. If you want safety, if you want upside, it's Tracy over Bigsby. And I've got Marvin Harrison Jr. over Flowers still.
Yep, same here.
Roman Davalos gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Roman, appreciate you. Darren Messinger in a full PPR. Jerome Ford or Michael Wilson need a win.
Honestly, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's going to be Michael Wilson.
Jeremy Mackling just got offered Kyron for London and Dobbins. I already have Bijan and Achan with Jay Brooks on IR. Neighbors, Evans, Worthy for wide receiver. Should I accept it?
Yes. It's easier to find a late season wide receiver than it is a running back. I'm grabbing Kyron.
Baker's Mark becoming a member for the 6th month. I have Mixon, Harris, Eckler, ETN, and Bigsby. Plan to start Bigsby. Need 2 running backs and 1 flex. Who should I choose? Should I start Eckler since B-Rob is out?
I want to start Eckler since B-Rob is out. So out of the 2 running backs, I'm going... Okay, we're going to be a little bit different. I'm going Mixon and ETN. I'm sure Kyle would rather go Bigsby over ETN. And then in the flex, give me some Austin Eckler this week.
Boom. And Jake's right. I got Bigsby over ETN still. Big Mo, start 2 and sit 1 in a standard league. Harris, Gibson, and ETN.
If it's me, I'm going to sit Najee.
Trey Badman. Points on the bench each week. I'm 2 and 3.5 PPR 10-man league. Need a wide receiver, 2 running backs. Need wide receiver 2, running back 2, and a flex. Evans, Diggs, Kamara, Bijan, and Mixon. I'm a headliner. Wide receiver 2, running back 2, and a flex.
Stephon Diggs, Alvin Kamara, Bijan Robinson.
Troy T, need 2 running backs. Sermon, Ford, Bigsby, Tracy. Full PPR. 2 running backs. Go.
In a full PPR, give me Tracy. And in this scenario, I'll go Bigsby.
Stephen Caldwell, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jose Toscano, should I start Mike Evans or Wan'Dale Robinson? I'm still going Evans there.
Evans still has the higher upside. So if you just want pure safety, that's when you go Wan'Dale.
Easy E for a full PPR for my flex. Tyrone Tracy or Calvin Ridley?
Give me Tyrone Tracy.
Adam Walker, hey y'all, need help with my flex. Pick 2, please. Irving, Chase Brown, ETN, Bigsby, and Zay Flowers. If Mixon doesn't play, pick a 3rd. Mixon is playing.
He will play. So pick only 2 of these. I'm going to go with Zay Flowers as one of them. And then for the other one, playing a little bit safer, give me some Bucky Irving.
You know what we should do at the end of the night?
Nope.
We should interview Lit Nick.
How would we do that?
I can bring him on through Discord.
Oh, you mean just his voice?
Yes.
If he's going to be, I'm sure he'll be awake.
All right, I'll have to message him.
Yeah. Who gets to ask the questions?
Well, he can't hear you.
Well, I know, but you can hear me.
Yes.
And actually, you know what? He can hear me, Kyle, because he's watching the stream.
This is true. It'd be delayed, but this is true. Okay.
That
sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
No, Nick I would trust. There's other people I wouldn't. I would trust Nick. Stinging becoming a member for the 31st month. No fanny advice.
No fanny advice. Perfect.
No fancy advice. I've been up and down in my leagues. Just wanted to say thank you to the Headliner team and the entire community here at Headliner Nation. Jake and Kyle keep banging. Hashtag suck it. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Thank you. David Beal. 1 running back and 2 flex. ETN, Tracy, Tolbert, and Slayton.
No. I'm doing ETN, Tracy, and if you want safety, it's Tolbert. If you want to gamble for the upside, it's Slayton.
Corey Miller. Who would you say is the cuff to Connor? Benson or DeMarcado?
I want to say Benson because we've seen DeMarcado and he hasn't really done a whole lot. So if I had to cuff him with somebody, I go with the potential upside of Benson.
Keisha, I love Matt. I would not interview him live. But I still love him. Make sure you tell him that for me. 808 all day in a full PPR 1 point per rush league. Starting 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. So first 2 running backs from Barkley, Hunt, Zach Moss, Bucky, and we can't pick Pacheco.
Yeah, I mean, or Hunt, because he ain't playing this week either.
That's true.
So we only have a couple options here. It's Barkley, Moss, and Bucky. It's got to be. I'm going to go Barkley and Bucky.
And then 3 wide receivers.
Okay.
DK already played.
Yep, Debo already played.
Oh, he's not asking a starting question. I should have read it all the way. Should I trade a wide receiver for a running back? If so, who's best wide receivers rest of season? That video, Jake, I know you said you were probably looking at trying to do like a rest of season strength schedule type video, were you not?
Yeah, we probably do that in like the next 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
That should be coming out here in the next week or so.
We usually try to do it like around week 8 or so, second half of the fantasy season.
You know what? My YouTube has not crashed in 2 weeks or 3 maybe, and you bring it up tonight and it crashes.
And mine has yet to crash, Kyle. So, are you crashed right now?
Hashtag blame Jake in the chat.
No, I mean, everybody, usually I'm the one having to deal with all of it. YouTube, first off, YouTube takes our money. Now they're crashing our streams. Anyway, did we answer 808 all day?
YouTube's not even giving us our money. Let's just be real.
Let's just be realistic here. Should I trade a wide receiver for a running back? If so, who are the best? Yeah, we'll have that video coming out soon. Rest of season is a whole other animal. Obviously, we're trying to buy guys that we can get at a cheaper price right now, so that we have that opportunity for them rest of season. But we will definitely, and being that are you a member, 808? I don't think you are a member, but we'll have that coming out here to the public probably right around week 8 or so we can buy them second half of the season. Jim Slim 92 says start Tyrone Tracy or Moss. I'm going to go with Tyrone Tracy there. Jose Hernandez says, what's up, fellas? Need some help? Quarterback Dak or Jaden Daniels? I got Jaden Daniels higher. I'm looking for a shootout in that game, even though the Ravens defense is no slouch. And then need 2 out of Tolbert, Tracy, Dowdle, Javonte Williams, or Trey Tucker. Well, we know we don't have Jacoby Myers now. So Trey Tucker should see added targets, a whole lot of Brock Bowers hopefully as well. Out of these two, though, I think if you want safety, it's Tracy and Dowdle. If you want to gamble for more upside, it would be Tracy and Trey Tucker, but that is a big gamble. Ibrahim Rather, what's going on? My friend says, hey, 4-1, love it. My running backs are Connor, Bigsby, and Singletary. My wide receivers are Jefferson, AJ, St. Brown, and Wandell. Great wide receivers. Do I trade Jefferson and Connor to get DK, JT, and Zach Moss? Hold up. So you trade Justin Jefferson and James Conner, and you get DK, Jonathan Taylor, and Zach Moss, and you have a super weak running back room right now. Honestly, on the surface, I would say no, because James Conner is playing so great right now. Now, obviously, it's not going to last the entire season. He isn't really known to be some NFL Iron Man. If he stays healthy, though, you're going to lose that trade, and that's what I'm worried about.
All right, we are way behind on Super Chats.
Way behind?
I did not realize how bad it was until I just had to refresh. So we're going to roll through some. Keith Archer, excuse me. Thinking about playing Love over Allen and Shaheed over ETN. Am I crazy? Full PPR.
Personally, I'm not doing that with Shaheed just because we don't know where Spencer Rattler's going to go. And my YouTube just crashed.
Oh, boy. Kyle Milne, something. Half PPR, 2 flex spots, Bigsby, Moss, Sutton, Kraft, and Coleman. If we want to play it safe, we're probably going to go Bigsby and Moss here. If we want a little bit more upside, we probably go Bigsby and Kraft. SSC 4 recoils, sending a $1 donation from Canada. Appreciate you, Recoils. Louis Hernandez, start quarterback Lamar Jackson or Jaden Daniels. We've got Lamar Jackson at 1, Jaden Daniels at 2. John Weldon gifted 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. John, appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity this evening. Get a little hashtag John spamming in the chat. Austin Santiago, have Deontay, Godwin, and Dell. Current running backs are Mixon and Swift. Have Amari Cooper, Sermon, and Tracy on the bench. Any switches? Deontay, Godwin, and Dell. Mixon and Swift with Cooper, Sermon, and Tracy on the bench.
Deontay, Godwin,
I am flexing Tracy over Dell.
I think Tracy is safer over Dell. Dell may have the potential higher ceiling, but more of a gamble.
I just feel like with Mixon, you're taking a little bit of a gamble potentially there, that he gives you a full workload. So I just want to be probably a little bit safer and go with Tracy just to make up for that potentially. But yeah, you could go either way there depending on if you want upside or not. Shone becoming a member for the 9th month. What up, guys? Love all that you do. Shone, appreciate you.
Or is it
for
Sean?
My RB2, Pollard, Bigsby, or Gibson in a full PPR. Already have Henry and Jones.
I'm going with Tony Pollard out of those options.
Going Tony Pollard there. Chris. Alamus? Chris
Yamas.
has been in.
Yamas.
Yamas? Oh, Chris, my bad. I knew it was
just
something.
guessed.
I'm terrified this week. Is a must win. I need 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex between Tank, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison Jr., Rome Odunze, Chase Brown, Breece Hall. You guys rock. Well, we have to put Breece Hall and Marvin Harrison Jr. in there, I feel like.
They're going in there. So Breece Hall for the running back. Marvin Harrison Jr. as 1 wide receiver. The other wide receiver between Tank and Mike Evans, I'm going to gamble and go with Mike Evans. We're trying to get a win here. And then the 1 flex, I think if you want to play it safest, you go Chase Brown. If you want to gamble, then it's Tank.
Denzel. Cricu Aquai.
Krekaki?
Denzel, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining
What's
the
up,
exclusive
Denzel?
Headliner Nation. We appreciate you, even though we cannot pronounce your last name. We apologize for that. Keisha, in a half PPR, Chase Brown, Braylon, or Bucky, and choose 2 in a flex. Keisha, Matt messaged me earlier, and is this the same question he messaged me? DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr., Higgins, or Drake London, and 1 tight end, McBride or Kraft. I've got McBride over Kraft for the tight end.
Yep.
And then Chase Brown, Braylon, or Bucky. Bucky is your safest bet for high upside and low floor. Like, he's in between Chase Brown and Braylon Allen. I'm picking Bucky.
For your wide receivers?
No.
No.
That's just 1 right there. We just have to pick 1 of that group.
What about the 2 for the flex?
And choose 2 and a flex.
But we never picked the 2 and the flex.
I know, because I went back to the beginning of the question. Then now I'm going to the middle.
So anyway, I'm going to go with DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison, and Drake London as the 2 and a flex there.
Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Carlos Douglas. For a full PPR, Demario Douglas, Mark Andrews, or Christian Watson. I'll risk it with Demario Douglas.
Just
in
for the
a
amount
full
of targets
PPR
he's going to
league.
see. Yep.
Prohibit. Play Brian Thomas Jr. or pick up Wandell in a standard scoring. Gotta go PTJ. BTJ in a standard league there.
Brian Thomas.
Do we get access to Discord with a membership, John? Yes, you do. And Anna will be posting those directions for you in just a second. Thank you, Anna. Dominic Vasos, celebrating 2 months with us. In a full PPR, wide receiver 2 and a flex. Evans, Tolbert, Wilson, Swift, or Montgomery?
Montgomery's going to be locked into my flex almost every single week, which means the wide receiver 2 is going to come out of Evans, Tolbert, and Wilson. Right now, I still have Mike Evans ranked the highest.
Kevin Miller just traded away Jonathan Taylor and Brian Thomas Jr. for Gibbs and Devontae Adams. Did I lose that trade? I also picked up Bigsby. Is he a start for me? Well, Bigsby is a start depending on who else you have, so I don't know about that one for sure. Taylor and BTJ, I don't hate it as long as Devontae Adams is traded soon.
Yeah,
that would be my biggest concern, is that he ends up missing the next 5 weeks or something like that. Roman Davalos celebrating 2 years with the headliners. Salute Nation. Start 1 in a PPR. Ray McLeod, Josh Downs, or Olave. And then thoughts on the running back Vidal. Gracias, familia.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 1 for the PPR, I know Ray may be like the safest floor guy there. But honestly, I would at this point, I'm probably just gambling and going with Olave and hoping for the best. As for Vidal, dude, we talked about this dude all offseason long. At least I know I did. The whole reason they love him is because when you watch his film, he looks like a young Frank Gore. Who was Frank Gore's last NFL head coach there? Jim Harbaugh. So, I mean, they took him for a reason. They love what they have in him potentially. I still think it's going to take a J.K. Dobbins injury to see enough of him, but he is definitely somebody that we talked about a lot this offseason, and if he gets a chance, could put up some decent numbers.
Louis with a $2 donation. Louis, appreciate you. Tricks. Need 2 in a full PPR. Already down by 20, so we're shooting for upside here.
Upside.
Tolbert, Wicks, Pickens, Slayton, Dotson, and Noah Brown. Good work as always, guys. Slayton is definitely going to be one of those guys if I had to bet. And I'm going to guess Wicks is probably the other one, but I feel like I would still go with Tolbert since it's full PPR against the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to have to throw. They're not going to be able to run. So, yeah, Tolbert's probably a good mixture in there of a safe-ish floor and a high ceiling still.
Joel Holder in a full PPR pick 2. Ford, Bigsby, Chase Brown, Vidal, and Rochon.
It's going to be, for me, it's Bigsby and Chase Brown.
Louis, pick 1 from Garrett Wilson, Scary Taylor, Scary Terry, Pollard. Thanks, you guys.
Only one of them?
I'm going Scary Terry in that matchup.
Yeah, I think Pollard is probably the safest floor, but Terry is probably a good mixture of floor and ceiling.
Luis Rodriguez with Stevenson out, flex Shakir or Pierce. Do we know if Shakir's even playing yet?
I think he's still questionable.
He's still questionable. I think you have to, unfortunately, go Pierce then. I don't think you can wait unless you have another option that you can pick up.
If those are your only 2 options, yes.
Mr. Steelers. Pick 1, please, in a full PPR. Rashid Shaheed, Darius Slayton, and Romeo Doubs. I'm probably going to go with Slayton here, to be honest with you.
I probably do as well.
Jamie S. and a 5 PPR. I'm going to assume this is a half PPR, and you just forgot the dot.
I'm guessing so, too.
Reed, Mooney, Flowers, Mixon, Connor, and Monty. I'm going to go Reed here.
Yeah, Reed. I have Reed in my top.
Yep.
Is it like the top 8 this week,
yeah,
I think?
he's in the top. I think he's
top
6.
Yeah, I got number 7. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A-Rod, 10-team PPR, sit 1 from Mixon, Chuba, Chase Brown, and Tyrone Tracy. If you want to play it safe, you sit Chase Brown. If you want more upside, you sit Mixon.
Yep.
Matt Reich. Fellas, cheers with a bourbon to a great Saturday night with the headliners. Cheers. Need 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex. Chase Brown, Gibson, Pickens, and J-Mo. 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex. Gibson's my running back. My wide receiver is J-Mo, and then I'm going to play Chase Brown in the flex.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Catlax and Jonathan Arrington, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation.
Hold it.
Donnie Cash becoming a member for the 12th month. Good evening, Headliner. Start Baker over Cousins?
Yes, I have. Baker is only 1 spot ahead of Cousins.
And then please provide context to matchups.
Do what?
For flex, pick 1. Tank Dell, Chase Brown, and Gibson. 4-1 need a win.
So we
For
need
the
one
flex, if you want more upside, it's Tank Dell. If you want to play it safe, it's Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson
I don't
with
know
no
about
Ramondre.
providing context for the matchups, though.
I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean for that. For Antonio Gibson with no Ramondre Stevenson, he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Going to get the touches. We've seen him produce before. He's a good mixture of what Chase Brown and Tank Dell is. So that's where I would go as Antonio Gibson.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're asking about super chats, if you look above Jake's head over here, I know if you're trying to look at it, there's a bright, like, shining light off of it, so you might not be able to see it right away. But if you look over there, it says, we're catching up on super chats. Please be patient, and we will answer your questions. We will not forget about you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. We will get to it. It might just take a few minutes. Fabo with a 5-bomb. Appreciate you, Fabo. Thanks for the generous donation. Juice20. Tolbert or Kirk to start week 6 in a PPR? I'm going Tolbert here.
Tolbert. I have Tolbert higher this week.
OXXUN 4 given XXO. Need 3 wide receivers. Right. Terry, Higgins, MHJ, Evans, Olave, and a full PPR. I'm going Terry, Higgins, and MHJ there.
Yep, that's where I was going to.
Gabo Gexy, PPR need 2 flex from Devontae Smith, Chuba, Bucky, and Chase Brown. I feel like I'm leaning safety, Bucky, and Chuba. Upside, Bucky, and Smith.
Yep.
Yvette Vargas, need 2 in a full PPR. Rico, Chase Brown, Antonio Gibson, and Bigsby. I'm going Gibson and Bigsby.
Yep, that's where I'm going as well.
Oh, look at that. We're
in
on
a full PPR.
roll.
We're on the same page right now.
Carlith, Hamlin, need a high upside play. Mason hurt me already. Hopkins, Slayton, Tolbert, Brian Thomas Jr., and Downs. Flacco's not starting. Yep. It's still Brian Thomas Jr. here for me.
Yep, that's the high upside. The big-time touchdown. We've seen it too many times already this season.
G. Mike becoming a member for the 5th month. Amari Cooper trade opinion. I'm not trading him right now because you're not going to get anything for him.
Or are they asking like in real life trade opinion?
Oh, I would give anything for them to trade him away.
Yeah, me too, because he's not going to do anything with Deshaun Watson. You know why? Because he's washed.
Because Deshaun Watson sucks.
Yes.
Mr. Voorhees with a 10-bomb. What up, fellas? Please rate and tell me who you would start. QB is Daniels and Baker. Okay. Running back is Monty, Jacobs, Gibson, Chase Brown, and Eckler. Wide receiver is Flowers, Mike Evans, Godwin. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all that you do. Mr. Voorhees, you did not tell us how many you need, so we're just going to rank them for you. We have Daniels above Baker.
Yep.
And then we have Monty, Jacobs, Gibson, Brown, Eckler. I'm going to assume we have Jacobs, Monty, Gibson, Brown, Eckler in that order.
100%. I'm looking at it right here.
Wide receivers, Flowers, Evans, and Godwin. I'm going to say that we have Godwin, Evans, and then Flowers. I would play Flowers over Evans, though.
Yep. Flowers is going to be safer.
Okay. Nailed it. Look at us. Absolutely rolling right now.
Put
a little fire in the chat. Put a little fire in the chat. Let's go. Do I trade CJ for Dak? CJ Stroud? No.
No. Not yet. No.
Fabo, in a full PPR, who do I start at wide receiver 2? Put Jordan Mason in my flex already. Ladies and gentlemen, do not flex Thursday night players. This is a learning example here. Fabo, not trying to call you out. Do not flex Thursday night players because then it leaves you at a disadvantage the entire rest of the week if you need to make any changes. Yep. Thursday night players need to go in a position.
That's right.
Who do I start at wide receiver 2? Deontay Johnson or Wan'Dale Robinson? It's a full PPR league. Deontay Johnson has more upside than Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yep, Wan'Dale's just safer.
Jeff Harper upgraded his membership to Excessive Chubb. And you know what, Jake? Real quick, before we move on here, I'm going to take just a moment to let everybody know that right now we are running a giveaway for anybody that upgrades to Excessive Chubb. Anybody that upgrades to Excessive Chubb during the month of October, you're going to be entered into a giveaway to win an autographed framed Joe Burrow photo. Anybody that upgrades to Excessive Chubb or becomes a new Excessive Chubb member during the month of October and then stays Excessive Chubb for October, November, and December will be put in a giveaway to win this photo. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because we have found, talking with our community, that anybody utilizing Excessive Chubb, which gets you into Chris Nip, no, your first paid comment has not been ignored. We're going to get to it. We're just behind. But the people who utilize Excessive Chubb and get the one-on-one chat with Jake and I within Discord and then everything in Discord, they all are more likely to be successful in their leagues and stick around more often during the off season and consume all the content. And if you ask anybody that's Excessive Chubb out there, they'll probably tell you. So all you have to do is just go to your membership area on YouTube and then you can upgrade that. Back to the questions now. Jeff, thank you for upgrading, by the way. Dapper Dan, should I be flexing Mixon, Evans, Ford, or Leggett? Other flexes, Hubbard. Mixon if you want to play it safe. Evans if you want more upside.
Yep.
Benzie Vibe. Got Bucky and Tracy. Who do I play for week 6? Bucky's safer for me. Tracy has more upside.
Yep.
Earth Eater, number 1, start. Flex Connor, Pollard, or Marvin Harrison Jr. That's Marvin Harrison Jr. for me.
Yep.
Flex Brian Thomas Jr. or Odunze. It's Brian Thomas Jr.
Yep.
T-Dubs and a half PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 1 flex. ETN, Bigsby, Cook, Godwin, and Reed. Godwin's going to wide receiver. Reed is going to flex. And then I'm not waiting for Cook on Monday Night Football.
He wants to try to play, but that doesn't mean he's going to play a full game.
Yeah, Jake is picking ETN here. I'm picking Bigsby.
Yep.
Trevor Flyer, Kyle. I need your great analyst.
Flag, Anna. Anna, hit the flag.
Oh,
Flag
Jesse.
it.
Half PPR, flex Kirk or Downs. Oh, my gosh, neither. I'm taking a shot at Downs before I take a shot at Kirk.
And me and Kyle do not agree. I'm going Kirk over Downs.
Okay. Also, trade KW3 away for a chain and Buck. No, I'm not doing that. I'm keeping Kenneth Walker.
Yep.
Have Mondre need running back depth. Love you guys. But here's the problem with that running back. You're trading for Anna's not turned the flag on yet. Achan, he's on a team that's not fully healthy right now. And Bucky, yeah, he's starting this week, but even though we think Rachaad White could potentially lose his job, it still hasn't happened.
Yep.
BJJ in a full PPR running back. Trey Sermon, Chase Brown, Spears, or Tracy Jr. You the best. If I'm only picking one here, I'm picking Tracy.
I think the higher upside still probably is Chase Brown, but Tracy's probably a little bit safer.
Lauren Kennard in first place because of you guys. Lauren,
we
do not set your lineup.
You set the lineup.
You do. We're just happy to be along helping you in that process. Choose 2 running backs, full PPR, Pollard, Jacobs, and Montgomery. Give me Jacobs and Monty.
Yep.
Derek Preston, sup guys, rate my team, 10-man PPR, Hurts, Evans, Reed, Bijan, Henry, Kittle, Monty, Aubrey, Pittman, Juju, Algier, Zach Moss, Hawkinson, Chubby. I'm considering trading Monty and a bench wide receiver for Breece Hall. No, I'm not trading David Montgomery for Breece Hall right now.
No.
Sorry, I had to twerk there a little bit. Overall, though, solid team.
I mean, I love that team overall. I mean, obviously you need a little bit of help at the on the bench. I don't know if there's a lot of great depth, but I think Juju is an absolute steal for you there.
Dre all day, Eckler, Higgins, Wandell Robinson, A. Cooper for the flex. Also, Ingram or Pat Fryermuth for the tight end. I'm going Patty F for the tight end position. And I'm going Higgins for the flex.
Give me some T. Higgins with the way that Joe Burr is playing right now.
Burr! Also, Derek Preston and Dre all day. Shout out to them. Their 20th super chats on a live stream. Appreciate y'all. Go Matt C. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Ediberto Ortega, excuse me. Full PPR. Need an RB2 now that Stevenson's out. Should I start Tracy, Gibson, Algier, McNichols, Braylon Allen, or Damian Pierce if Mixon is out. I'm going Tracy here.
I think Gibson is probably safer than Tracy, but Tracy has the higher upside.
Yo-Yi, the Great, is Kirk, Kraft, and a 5th-round pick a fair trade for Jacobs. He has Henry and Harris. If you're getting Jacobs, I am smashing accept on that before that dude figures out what happened to him.
Now, if you're offering that for Josh Jacobs, be prepared for it to be rejected.
Be prepared to be laughed at.
Maybe he's getting Jacobs. Let's just hope he's getting Jacobs because, yeah.
If you're offering Jacobs for that, I need you to smack yourself in the face and wake the F up, is what I need you to do.
Damn. Going right after Yo-Yi, aren't you? Yo-Yi, he wasn't even expecting that.
Yo-Yi, I just need you to lock in, okay? Let's lock in. Jonathan Arrington, Javonte Williams, or James Cook. Concerned about Cook's injury report for this week. Jonathan, if you can pick up Ray Davis or Ty Johnson, then I would plan on starting James Cook unless that changes.
Yeah, and then if
you
have one of those guys on
can't,
your
then
bench,
I'll just go Javonte Williams.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't have that availability, then just go Javonte.
Brian York, trade Jacobs, Reed, and Deontay Johnson for Kamara. No, that's too much. I'm not giving up that much for Kamara.
Way too much.
Avi, Penhollow, Ford or Sermon at the running back position.
I'm going Sermon.
Sermon has more upside.
I can't trust the I guess I can't really trust Indianapolis with Anthony Richardson, but I'm still going Sermon.
And then Dobbs, Tolbert, or Downs at the flex. Give me Tolbert.
Yeah, because we're not going double Colt.
Drinking with Matty D. Kamara and Dobbins are starting. Etienne and Irving are on the bench. Who do I start?
Irving is safer.
Irving is safer over Dobbins? I think he already has Kamara and Dobbins in his lineup, and he's wondering if Etienne or Bucky should replace one of them.
I mean, I think, personally, I'd rather have Irving over Dobbins just to play it safer. If you want to gamble, I would even go Etienne over Dobbins, but I still think Irving over Dobbins is safer.
And if for some reason you were asking about starting a third and you're keeping those two in your lineup, then it's Irving over Etienne for me.
Okay.
Cold Brew Samurai, becoming a member for the 26th month. Trade Kamara or Mixon for Devontae, Reed, Evans, or London. I'm not trading.
You have Bijan, Henry, and Monty already.
Who?
He needs help running back.
I would trade Mixon.
Yep.
If I could get Reed or Evans for Mixon, I would do it. I would not trade for Devontae Smith. And London, I actually am not a big fan of after this week for a majority of the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get Reed or Evans, though, I would do it for Mixon.
Yep. Heather, Perviance. Hey, guys, you both rock. Thank you very much. Full PPR, 2 flex. Pick 1 running back and 2 flex between Dottle, Chase Brown, Tracy, Warren, Keenan Allen, and Tolbert. Thank you. Well, my running back here is going to be... I'm going Tracy, I'm going Chase Brown, and I'm probably going Dowdle along with it.
Yeah, just give me the running backs there.
Yep. Ben Fairchild. Need a running back or need a flex and a wide receiver. Brian Thomas or Deontay Johnson. Give me Brian Thomas over Deontay Johnson.
Or is it the whole list of people there? Brian Thomas or Deontay Johnson, Olave, McNichols, Higgins, or Shaheed?
Oh, okay. So we're picking basically 2 out of this group.
Yep. Give
me Higgins for sure.
Yep, Higgins is in.
If you want more upside, it's Brian Thomas. If you want to play it safe, then it's Deontay Johnson.
There you
go. Trash Panda. In a full PPR, start Josh Downs. Jalen Tolbert, or Darius Slayton for the flex. In a full PPR, I'm going to go Tolbert here.
Yeah, if you want to just shoot for the upside, it's Darius Slayton.
Daniel Orton, become a member for the 12th month. Kyler Murray or Dak. Thank you, guys.
I have Dak over Kyler this week.
Odunze or Liga in a full PPR flex help. Liga is probably a little bit safer than Odunze, but they're both extremely risky. So give me Odunze in a better matchup.
Yep.
James F. What's up, y'all? Dynasty Superflex, full point PPR, limited at wide receiver. Ray or Christian Kirk at the flex. I mean, I'm going to say Ray McLeod may be a little safer than Christian Kirk.
In a full PPR.
And a full PPR, but it's really a risk no matter what.
Yes.
Christian Kirk has more upside for me. And then Daniel Jones or Jared Goff at quarterback. Give me Jay Goff.
Yep, I got Goff higher than Jones.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, James. James Saman. Running back 2, Gibson or Tracy? Gibson is safer. Tracy has more upside. Oh, or Tank Bigsby? Oh my God, I think I'm picking Tank Bigsby here, and I hate myself so much.
I'm not. I'm going with Gibson.
I really want to punch myself in the face so hard right now.
Wow.
That boy 555 half PPR lost B-Rob and picked up McNichols as a flex. Oh,
Okay.
and picked up McNichols, need a flex. Dell, Najee, or Sutton. Got Stroud for the stack here. I'm going Dell here.
Yeah, just to go with the stack, I would probably do the same. We also have one from Scale Speaks, who dropped a 20 bomb earlier here too, Kyle.
How is that not showing up?
It's before James Saman.
Well, that's stupid.
We got full PPR,
Suck it,
Pickens or
YouTube.
Chase Brown. I'm going Chase Brown there. Pickens is, at some point, he's going to explode. It's going to be on somebody's bench, but we need to see some consistency in that offense. And also, does ETN lose the backfield to Tank soon, starting Tank over ETN? I don't think he loses it. It's going to take an ETN major injury for that to happen. I don't think he just takes it away. I mean, not this fast. And then also Pittman or Deontay. I'm not starting Pittman, so I'm going with Deontay Johnson this week. Plus, he's also just a little bit safer anyway.
Half PPR lost B-Rob. We just did that. Eric E. becoming a member for the 35th month.
35 months.
And in a full PPR, need 3. Shaheed Tolbert, Tank, Trey Tucker, McConkey, or Kirk. Thanks, fellas. I'm going to go Tank Dell for sure.
Yep.
And a full PPR, I'm going to go Jalen Tolbert.
Okay.
If you want to play it safe, I'm going to go Trey Tucker here with no Jacoby Myers or Devontae Adams.
I don't hate that whatsoever.
Mr. Steelers, Jay Warren if he plays, or Dare Alawala Bing Bang. And a full PPR. You know what? I hate it when people get frustrated by our nicknames.
Yeah. You
Dare
should call
Alawala
him that
Bing Bang
nickname.
has been around for a couple of years now, and we don't get to say it that often, so when we do, it's fun.
We're totally going to say it. Because
If you really want me to say it, Ogden Balway.
No, it's Ogumbawale.
Agumbawale.
Dare Ogumbawale. But
That's not nearly as fun.
We like to have
It's not
fun.
as
We like to party, Kyle. We like to have fun.
We
You know
love
what I
the
mean?
party.
Now, which one are you going to go with?
I'm going with Warren.
I probably will too, even though I don't love either.
Yep. John Mitnovich. Good evening,
John?
fellas. In a half PPR, pick one from Mixon, Dowdle, Jameson Williams, or Allen Lazard. Upside, Jameson Williams. If you want to play it safe, I'm going Joe Mixon. Currently
Right.
4-2, and we have doubleheader weeks. Oh,
Woo.
I like that.
Wow.
Jordan Johnson, Flex 1, Wandell, Tolbert, Downs, Hopkins, Rico. Wandell's the safest. Hopkins
Tolbert.
has the most
Oh,
upside.
you didn't go Tolbert. I'm surprised.
Not over Wandell. I won't do it.
No, I'm talking about over Hopkins.
Oh, I like Hopkins' upside this week, though.
Do you?
He's a big play from a big day.
He's a big play from Big Day?
He's a big play from a big day. Like, he just needs one big play, and he's got a big day.
Maybe we should eat some hay down by the bay. What do you say?
What do you say?
What movie is that from? Right now. Tell me. Tell me. Oh. I'm
No.
gonna fire you in
Stop.
5,
Stop. Hold on. It's from Happy
4.
Gilmore.
Okay.
When they're in the bar,
Yeah.
and Shooter
I thought I was gonna
McGavin
fire you.
rhymes, and
Yeah.
he says that back to them.
I thought I was going to fire you. I was scared for a second.
Reese Epstein. Should I drop Jordan Mason for... No. Nope.
No.
You're not dropping Jordan Mason for anybody right now, especially Rico Dowdle.
Yeah,
And
not
should
yet.
you drop Kincaid for Laporta? This one I'm closer to being okay with, but
Kind
I'm
of a
probably
toss-up.
still not doing it.
Yes, it's a toss-up right now,
Yeah.
and personally, I'm going to keep Kincaid.
Yeah.
Because there's more pieces that are injured on that offense than there is in Detroit.
F me, I scrolled. I can't be
Jeff-
that far away, can I?
You're pretty far behind. Jeff
Oh,
Minnick,
crap.
holder trade. Jonathan Brooks. Who would you target in a trade? 2 flex league currently rostering Henry, Jacobs, Ford, Hunt, St. Brown, Ayuk, Cup, Thomas Jr. Holder trade Jonathan Brooks. I mean, I'll trade anybody. I'll trade away a family member for the right price. You know what I mean? It's just, what can you get for Jonathan? Just some family members, Kyle. Most of them I love, but there are a few that I would trade. Jonathan Brooks. What is somebody really going to give up for Jonathan Brooks is my biggest issue. Sure, you may get somebody you can stash on your bench, but at this point, I'll just wait and see what happens in Carolina and hold Jonathan Brooks.
We're so far behind, chat.
We're trying to not be.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to be super patient tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We literally have been talking for an hour straight answering questions, and we're still probably at least 25 to 30 minutes behind if I had to guess.
Yeah, there's a ton of them here.
So that was Jeff Minnick that we just did?
Yes.
Okay, so we're on to Juan Fonseca.
Fonseca!
My Colombian drug lord, Juan.
That's right, Juan!
Juan! See, I love to see that Juan's back because it means my playful banter did not offend him.
Exactly. He knows that we don't take nothing serious around here.
He was back here.
That's right.
TG says we've been patient for years. We're not going.
Thank you, TG. We appreciate that.
Yeah, why are we not liking the video?
Yeah, I mean,
we only have 372 likes and there's 1,059 people in here.
Kyle,
I tell you what, it's 10:01. If I don't have at least 750 likes by 10:15, I'm pausing the stream until we get there.
Do we get to leave?
No, we have to stay.
Can we just talk to each other though?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. We won't talk to the chat though.
Okay. Got it.
One gurus need one wide receiver and one flex. Shaheed, Liggett, Harris, Eckler, or Sermon, and a half PPR.
For the flex, I'm gonna go Eckler. I'm gonna throw that one out.
I'm gonna go Eckler as well.
I'll let you pick the wide receiver.
I'm probably gonna risk it with Rashid Shaheed.
I probably would too.
Ravens with a 10 bomb. Ravens 2001. Appreciate you. Professor Antonio Nito. I love how he put Professor there. I'm going to do that with my name. Not that I am one anymore.
Can we just start putting like titles in front of our names?
Well, remember how? Yeah, I kept having you put Kyle M. Richardson Esquire.
Yeah, and I kept sending it to you that way just for fun. Yeah. It was
oh man. One flex. Which one do I choose? Bigsby, Wan'Dale Robinson, Dontavian Weeks, Jalen Tolbert, or Trey Sermon? If it's a full PPR, I'm going Wan'Dale Robinson. If it's anything else, I'm going Bigsby.
I agree, but here's my biggest issue, and this is all love to the professor here. We got to spell Bigsby right. You know what I mean? People are struggling with the name tonight of Bigsby.
Big Spy.
We got Bigsby, we got Bisbee, we got Biggles, we got Biggles. I mean, we got everything you could possibly think of. We're going to have to do better out there as a community to spell Bigsby right.
Oh, man. They heard me hate on him so much last year that they're spelling it wrong on purpose.
Yeah, they're just like throwing out, they're just letting it autocorrect to whatever.
Jonathan Arrington, hey Kyle and Jake in a full PPR, Javonte Williams or James Cook, having doubts with Cook having an injury this week. Did Jonathan just ask the same question?
I feel like we've had this same question before.
I was going to say, it's kind of the same thing that I answered with last time. If this was you, I can't remember. If you can get Ty Johnson or Ray Davis, then I will wait on James Cook for Monday night. If you can't, then it's just Javonte Williams.
Yes.
Just roll with it. Haha, I messed up my super chat. The first one, my question's coming soon.
Ravens, he's coming up
yes, it is. Couple. I see it. Walter John McGowan, also known as WJM around these parts. Another weekend to celebrate with the best fantasy football.
What the hell is denizens?
Denizens in the business?
Is it supposed to be degens, do you think?
I'm happier than a fat kid in a donut shop. Keep banging.
Damn, donuts sound good right now.
Yes, they do, actually.
So
is
good.
denizens a word?
If it is, Kyle, you're asking the stupidest person that you could possibly ask right now if denizens is a word. I don't.
That's
Google
not
it.
true.
Give
Don't
it a
talk
Google.
about yourself that way. Hold on,
dude. I am not. I know a lot of things. I am not an English scholar by any means.
A denizen is an inhabitant or occupant of a particular place.
That's definitely us.
Or a foreigner that was allowed certain rights in an adopted country.
Wait, what's that last part?
Or a foreigner allowed certain rights in an adopted country.
That one doesn't apply as much. The first half, you had me sold there, Walter John.
Okay.
I just want donuts now, though.
But WJM, we love seeing you in the chat. Thank you. Getting some nachos right now.
Who's getting nachos?
Clark
Clark
Jr.
Clark.
Ravens, 2001. Now we're to your question. In a full
we got
PPR, who I start as the flex? Jay Connor, Thomas Jr., Zach Moss, Rashid Shaheed, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Since it's a full PPR, safety is probably Wan'Dale Robinson. Thomas Jr. has the best upside. If you're wanting to split the difference,
in the middle,
it's James Conner.
That's right. Just fit him in between. James Conner. Yep.
Carlos M, Chuba, Bigsby, or Chase Brown, pick 2, and then Terry Moore or Godwin, pick 1.
First off,
Godwin is safest. Terry has the highest up.
We need to get a hashtag Carlos in the chat first because he spelt his damn name right. Bigsby is written correctly. Do you have yellow shorts on? Who the hell owns yellow shorts? Are you? I can't be the only one that saw that, right? Really? I'm not. I can't be the only one that saw. Is he wearing yellow shorts? Who the hell has yellow shorts? Anybody want to guess what color my shorts are? Anyway, Carlos M. Carlos. Congratulations on spelling Tank Bigsby's name right. Kudos to you, my friend. If I had to pick 2 of those, I don't need Kyle. I can do this by myself. I'm going Chuba and Chase Brown. For the other one, Terry Moore, Godwin, I can only pick one of them. If that's DJ Moore, that's who I have ranked the highest out of those this week. Caleb Keene. What's going on, Caleb? I see you out there. Louis, becoming a member of the 27th month. Pick 1.5 PPR. Garrett Wilson, Scary Terry, or Pollard. Thank you, guys. I think if you want to play it safe, it's Pollard. If you want to gamble, it's Garrett Wilson. And if you want to play it right in the middle, that's where you go Scary Terry. Do you think he comes back with different colored shorts on? I don't know if he heard us talking about it because he took out his earphones. If he comes back in with yellow shorts, though, y'all better light him up in the chat. It's 2024. You don't wear yellow shorts anymore. Anyway, moving on. Arjun D. I can't pronounce it. Dylan. Is that Dehillen? Dehillen. Arjun Dehillen. What's going on out there? I see you out there. Thank you very much for your $10 Canada donation. All right. Denim short shorts. Please, Lord, I hope he doesn't show up in that. CJ, who dat CJ in this chat? We have no idea. He was very stealth about it, chat, so we really have no idea there. PPR picked 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, a tight end, 2 flexes. Out of Monty Pollard, Tank, ETN, Sermon, Higgins, Downs, Wicks, Laporta, Kraft. Half PPR pick 1 running back, 1 flex out of Javonte, Sermon, Spears, Olave, D-Hop. For the first one, we need 2 running backs. I'm going Monty and Pollard. The 1 wide receiver, I'm going with Higgins. The 2 flex spots. In the 2 flex spots, I'm going with the running backs. Give me ETN and Sermon. For the tight end spot, we have Laporta or Kraft. I have Kraft higher. And then the other league, 1 running back. Give me Sermon in that league. And then as your flex play, if you want to play it safer, you go Javonte Williams. If you want to gamble for the upside, it's Olave.
My bad. I had a mini panic attack because I couldn't find my dog.
We all have a question for you, Kyle.
Yes, I have Maze shorts on. That is correct.
You got up and I saw yellow shorts and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Why? What's wrong with yellow shorts?
It's 2024. You don't wear yellow shorts.
Why not?
Who out there owns yellow shorts? By a show of hands.
A Michigan fan.
There's not going to be any of them in the chat. Maybe
Probably
one.
not, but that doesn't mean it.
Who out there has yellow shorts? Anna did say you were going to say Maze. That's right. Choose 2, yellow shorts or fuchsia shorts. Lakers fan? I mean, only if they're going to the game, though.
See, there's a lot of people in here.
But they're not wearing yellow shorts.
John has some. Nick has some.
Where's John? John, you lie.
Wait, hold on. Dominique has one.
Well, graphic says they hide stains. What the hell kind of stains do you have in your shorts?
Me?
I mean, wow.
I don't have any.
Not you.
Oh.
They say that the yellow hide stains. Oh, my YouTube crashed. Son of a hoe bag.
Anna, I saw you say that in the chat when I sat back down, and that's why I specifically made sure.
Hang on. Everything crashed to my side again. Reopening.
And I have no idea where we're even at.
I think we're at Chris all in, but I won't know until I get back up there.
I got these shorts for like $5. So why wouldn't I?
I can think of a few reasons. Anyway. Yes, we are at Chris all in. I'm just giving you a hard time because you're a Michigan fan, Kyle. Full PPR, start 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex out of Demont, Harris, Etienne, Bigsby, Evans, Flowers, and Sutton. For my 2 wide receivers, I'm going with Evans and Flowers, and I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit with Evans. For your 2 running backs, I'm going David Montgomery as one of them, Najee Harris as the other one. And then the flex, if you like me more, Chris, you're going to go with Etienne. If you like Kyle more, you're going to go with Bigsby.
Mark said, can I have the short signed? Mark, if you send an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com with your address, I will sign my shorts and send them to you.
Do you wash them first?
Nope.
That's disgusting.
How's that, Mark? Since everyone has such a problem with the yellow shorts,
I thought
Mark,
everybody loved the yellow shorts.
If you send an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com, I will sign these shorts and I will send them to you.
Only if he's got to like post it online or something, though. We need some proof of this.
Yep.
All right. We'll see.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Daniel Mansfield, half PPR, need a flex for the upside. Tolbert, Wicks, or Shaheed. Not sure if I trust Rattler as the quarterback. Yeah, not exactly. I think if you're wanting to flex just for upside, safest would be Tolbert. Total gamble is Wicks. Blake Hidday. Should I play Bucky Irving over James Cook? I would if you want to just play it safe as of right now.
Tommy said use code yellow shorts on Underdog for a chance to win.
Dude, that'd be awesome if we could have them set that up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Through somewhere, like through Turtle Beach or something.
Oh, hey, man.
Kyle, should we tell the people where we're who our newest partner is?
We can. I don't have the graphic.
I don't have no graphics for it or nothing.
Wait, actually, I might actually have the graphic. Hold on a second.
It hasn't even been made yet.
For Turtle Beach?
No, for the newest one that starts next week.
Oh, my bad. Yes.
I know you don't have that graphic.
No, I don't.
Does anybody want to guess real quick? It's not code yellow shorts. It is, and I'm hoping y'all better use this discount code next week because we're going to be partnered with SeatGeek starting next week. And I need y'all to go out there and get some tickets to some events for the remainder of the year. I don't even care if you get tickets for week 17, 18, whatever it is. Get yourself some tickets, but we're going to have a SeatGeek discount starting next week. So, anyway, back to the people, Kyle.
I don't even know where we're at, to be honest with you.
We're at Brian M. Half PPR, need 2 wide receivers and a flex at a Wandale, Shakir, Keon Coleman, Javonte Odunze, and Wicks. The 2 wide receivers, I'm going with Wandale. Everybody else is a risk, so I'm going to go with Wicks as your second wide receiver, and then at the flex, I'm probably going to go Javonte Williams and hope he just gets the touches. Caleb Keene, need help with the flex, full PPR, Gibson or Ford. Give me Gibson this week. I just don't trust the Browns offense. Jordan Self, non-PPR, with no Brian Robinson. Is McNichols a sneaky flex? My running backs are Madison and Ford, and the flex already played Mason. Sneaky flex, yes. I mean, we've seen him getting some touches here the last couple weeks, and now with Brian Robinson, not playing, it's going to be sneaky. Is it safe? Absolutely not. It's not safe, but it is pretty sneaky. Ironic fate, start 2 in a full PPR, Olave, Pickens, McConkey. If it's me, I can't trust Pickens just yet, but since everybody is a risk, give me Olave and McConkey. Azam Ayub, trade for Ferguson and Pitts, giving Goddard, Komet. What is this, like a tight end heavy league? Worthy. So you're switching multiple tight ends, and you're having to give up Xavier Worthy to do it. No, I'm trading for Ferguson, though. Why do we want Ferguson and Pitts? I really don't want both of them. But they are 2 better options than Goddard and Komet. You already have Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Godwin. So you're good at wide receiver. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that just to get an upgraded tight end with Jake Ferguson. Mark Seif says, Tony Little, Richard Simmons, which is a better salesman? Man, I'm probably, you know what? Give me some Tony Little here this week in week 6. And Alberto Ortega, full PPR, 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex league. Should I trade for a stronger running back? Your quarterbacks are Love, Darnold. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Garrett Wilson, Olave, Reed, Kupp, Kirk. Running backs are Kyron, Swift, Stevenson, Mostert. Tight ends are Laporta. And then you got Chubb and Hawk on your IR. Should you trade for a stronger running back? I mean, you got Kyron coming off of bye next week. Swift isn't playing well. Stevenson is hurt. You do need help there. But I don't really want to get rid of Amon-Ra or Garrett Wilson or Jaden Reed. I mean, I guess you could try to see if somebody wants to buy Kupp for a running back. I would take that type of gamble potentially, but I'm not going to touch your studs that you already have. I mean, that is an overall great set of wide receivers you don't want to mess with. For this week, though, I got Love as your quarterback. The 2 running backs, it's going to have to be Swift and somebody else because you don't have anybody else other than Swift to start this week with no Kyron Williams. Stevenson's hurt. Mostert's off on bye. You need somebody else there for sure. And then at wide receiver, Amon-Ra is going to be 1. Then you're going to have Garrett Wilson, and then your flex is going to be Jaden Reed. Pretty much every single week. That's a great lineup, though. Don't mess with that core wide receiver group. Heather Proviance, welcome to Holden Chubb. Pete Wheeler, pick 2 in a standard between Dowdle, Tracy Bigsby, and Brian Thomas Jr. in a standard league. We got to chase those touchdowns. So give me Tyrone Tracy and Brian Thomas Jr. Alfred Moore, start Shakir or Dell. I'm going to play it safer and just go with Tank Dell because I know he's healthy right now and Shakir is not. Travis Knott, start Bucky over Chase Brown. Also Dell or Devontae Smith. I think Bucky is safer than Chase Brown. Chase Brown, I do think, still has the higher upside overall. As for Dell or Devontae Smith, I'm probably going to go with Tank Dell and just take a gamble because everybody's healthy in Philadelphia right now, which means the target share may be a little bit lower. Castro Raiders, start Brian Thomas Jr., Amari or Wicks, and then Tracy or Braylon. I'll go Tracy over Braylon, and then if I can only choose one out of Brian Thomas Jr., Amari Cooper, and Dontavian Wicks, give me Brian Thomas Jr. Eddie J, Ray Davis, McNichols, or Goodson, Standard League, rough times. I would want to say Ray Davis, but we may not even know if James Cook is ruled out in time for that. Oh, I think if you want to just play it safe, you go Goodson. If you have other Monday night options that you could throw in, then you go Ray Davis. Trollin83 just wants to send Kyle some forehead kisses. Mike, start 2. Chase,
forehead
Ford.
Kisses right on your forehead, just for you.
Well, that's for Trollin83s. Anyway, Mike, start 2. Chase, Ford, Harris, Sermon, Laporta, or Kraft. I got Kraft over Laporta. The other 2 that we're going to start, though, I'm guessing that's Chase Brown. So give me Chase Brown as one of them, and then Najee Harris as the other. Sky Code, full PPR, top 3. Chase Brown, Harris, Gibson, or Algier. Even though I do think we maybe see a little bit more Algier this week, I'm probably still going with Brown, Harris, and Gibson. Du Bois 247. Full PPR, Eckler or Tracy, Laporta or Kraft. Currently up 48 points with the 3 players who have played. You get bonus points for big plays. Well, let's get some more big plays, which means I'm going to go Kraft over Laporta and then Eckler over Tracy. Mike Honcho, becoming a member for the 4th month, full PPR. Got Keenan Allen, Leggett, Pittman, Mixon, Sermon, or Moss. If I can only choose one of them is what I'm guessing here. I'm probably going to go with Joe Mixon here coming back this week. David Beal, half PPR, 1 running back, 2 flex. We got Bucky, Sermon, Wicks, Tucker, or Slayton. So for 1 running back out of these options, give me Bucky Irving. The 2 flex spots, if you want to play it safe, we're going to go with Sermon and Trey Tucker as safe. If you want to go full-on gamble, then it's going to be Tucker and Slayton. E-Man, becoming a member for the 11th month. What are you laughing at now? I'm trying to work over here. I am working hard right now.
People are being gross in the chat.
I've seen you typing. Which
it wasn't me.
You're probably encouraging it.
I mean, I definitely am encouraging it, but I didn't do it in the chat. I didn't type anything.
Oh, I know you didn't. You're just encouraging. E-Man, becoming a member of the 11th month. We got pick 2 out of Monty, Connor, Cook, Tracy, Brown in a full PPR. 2 of those, Monty's going to be one of them. The other one right now, because we're somewhat concerned with James Cook, it's just going to be James Conner. Give me the other James. Also, in your other league, flex between Flowers, Evans, Tracy, or Bigsby. Started Mason in both leagues, so you're going to be chasing a little bit of points. If it's me, I'd probably go Zay Flowers and just hope for a shootout at this point. Kelvin Zuninga. I appreciate that. It's just like a super sticker, I think is what that thing is called, I guess.
I don't see a super sticker. I just see a donation.
There's a 1 next to it, though. It's their first super chat on a live stream. That's what that is. Kelvin, thank you so much for your first ever super chat. Also had a question here. It says, Hall, Dell, Mooney, Flowers. Need 2 of those. If that's Breece Hall, which I'm guessing it is, it's going to be Breece Hall as one of them. And then if you want to play it safe, it's Mooney. If you want to gamble, it's Flowers. Christopher Portlock. Need some wide receiver help. In a standard league, 3 wide receivers, a 3 wide receiver league, starting Harrison Jr., Flowers. Who would start for the third out of Wicks, Tucker, Pierce, Pittman? If it's me, I'm probably going to gamble and go with Trey Tucker, being that we know that there's no Jacoby Myers. Your first thought was Wicks, but you're starting Love and Jacobs. Yeah, if you're already starting Love and Jacobs, let's go with Trey Tucker just for the hopefully he gets that added target share with all the injuries in Las Vegas. Am I catching up at all, Kyle, or
no?
Am I just drowning a slow death?
Adam Schefter reporting that in a fluid, unpredictable situation that seems to change weekly, Devontae Adams could end up staying with the Las Vegas Raiders rather than being traded, a league source told ESPN.
Well, that's something to pay attention to.
That sucks.
It does suck because we need him to get traded so he's happy again.
Who are we on right now?
Travis?
Is that one done?
No.
Then why don't you finish it?
I never started it.
Then why don't you?
Because you've stopped me at the end of a good stopping point.
Okay, I'm going to answer that one. I need you to look up defenses. Bears or Broncos D.
Okay.
Travis, 2 questions. Trade B-Rob to get Ladd or Jonathan Brooks? Nope, I'm keeping B-Rob. 3 wide receiver, 2 flex PPR. JT, TP, Rico, Ford, my other running backs as well. And pick 2 flex from Chuba, Dell, Tracy, Sermon, and Ford. For the 2 flexes, your best bets here are Dell and Chuba. As far as trading B-Rob to get Ladd and John Brooks, no, I am not doing that. I'm keeping Brian Robinson. Chris Knipp, Bears D or Broncos D?
I have the Bears D higher.
Josh, need 1 more running back, 2 wide receivers, and 1 flex and a half PPR. Already started Mason. The options are Monty, Mixon, Dowdle, Moss, Jaden Reed, CD, and Marvin Harrison Jr. We're starting Jaden Reed, CD Lamb, and Marvin Harrison Jr. with Monty as our running back.
Were you asking me?
I'm going to keep going. Robert L. Jones. Hey, fellas, just checking again. I need 2 flex for a full PPR. Wicks, Eckler, D-Hop, Kirk, and Sermon. God bless. And forehead kisses to all. 2 flex, full PPR. Give me D-Hop and Eckler here. Keith Archer, Love or Allen this week? I believe we have Love higher.
Yes, we do.
Sandy O, PPR Mayfield or Fields? I think we have Mayfield higher.
That one's super close. I actually have Fields over Mayfield.
Fields over Mayfield then, my bad. Need 2 running backs in a flex. Montgomery, Breece Hall, Etienne, Tracy, and Tank Bigsby. Well, give me Montgomery and Breece Hall for my 2 running backs. And then if you want to play it safe, it's Bigsby. If you want more upside, it's Etienne.
There you go.
Is that a solid answer there?
There you go. We'll take it.
Okay. Sweet. Jamie S. in a full PPR, pick 5. Reed, Mooney, Flowers, Connor, Mixon, and Monty. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I'm sitting Mixon then out of that group.
Yep.
And Hurts or Cousins?
Hurts is higher this week.
Hurts is higher. Losing weekly by less than 5. Need a win this week. Down 1 and 4. You're coming all the way back, baby. Coming all the way back, Jamie. Let's go. Stoke for Life Foundation. 10-team half PPR pick 2. Eckler, Jay Williams. I don't know if that's Javonte or Jameson Williams. Yeah. Tracy Jr. If it's Jameson Williams, I'm going Jameson Williams and Tracy Jr. If it's Javonte Williams, I'm going Eckler and Tracy Jr.
Yep.
Ryan Vogel becoming a member for the 38th month. Ryan, appreciate you. 12-team PPR. Wide receivers are all injured. Need to start 2. Wicks, Clayton, Odunze, or Lazard. Clayton. Am I an idiot?
It's supposed to be probably supposed to be Slayton.
Oh, Slayton.
I'm guessing he means Slayton.
It would be, if you want the most upside, it's going to be Slayton and Odunze. If you want to play a little bit more safe, No, I'm going Slayton and Adunze no matter what here.
Yeah, that's probably where I would go.
Or do I drop one and grab one of the following free agents?
Wow.
Things are changing now. Hopkins, Bateman, Trey Tucker, or Alec Pierce? To be honest, I'm probably dropping Wicks and going Trey Tucker if you want to be safer, Hopkins if you want more upside.
I don't hate that.
Tony Lay upgraded his membership to Full Chub. Tony, appreciate you. Fear boner every time it gets me.
Love it.
Becoming a member for the 25th month, I traded Laporta and Achane for James Cook and Devontae Adams. My other tight end is Ertz, who won the trade. Laporta and Achane for Cooks and Adams.
I mean, it's like a whole lot of unknown. You know what I mean? Like, with not even knowing what's going on with Devontae Adams now that he may stay. I'd probably still take Cooks on the Adams side, but it's so unknown. We just don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Jake's
Yeah.
statement there. Jeff says if you're looking for Jake and Kyle to prioritize answering your questions, use code Yellow Shorts. Oh, I love it. Johnny Camarina. Pick 2, Godwin, Moore, or Mooney.
Wow.
It's probably Godwin and DJ Moore for me.
Yep.
And then pick 1, Bucky or Jacobs. I'm going Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Batmac Gaming, Chase Brown or Eckler for the rest of the season. Give me Chase Brown.
Yep.
Quavo Jones. Full PPR in need of flex. Trey Sermon, JMO, or Michael Wilson. Give me JMO here.
Okay.
Already have Amon-Ra and Godwin in the wide receiver slots. I'll still go JMO.
Yeah, we'll go double tiger.
Dennis McAuliffe. Pick 2 of 3 for tight end and flex. Tucker Kraft, Laporta, and Tyrone Tracy. Give me Laporta and Tracy here.
You're going Laporta over
I'm
Kraft?
going Laporta over Tucker Kraft still. I know we disagree there.
We do disagree on that one.
Tucker Kraft has more upside than Laporta probably.
Okay. Agreed.
Most of my bench is off this week. This is after drafting CMC, Puka, and Cup, currently 0-5. Ouch.
I want to know, though, Dennis, why'd you draft both Puka and Cup? Were you trying to handcuff your wide receivers, and it totally backfired on you?
Louis Hernandez. Do I start Isaiah Likely or Dalton Schultz? I just dropped Kincaid. Why?
Why would you drop Kincaid for other questionable tight ends, Louis? I don't think I would have dropped Dalton Kincaid.
I don't think I would have either. It's kind of hard for me to get past the fact that that's what happened there. I'm starting Dalton Schultz.
But I feel Schultz is in for a good game. Schultz has more
I would tell you to go back and get Kincaid, but I can guarantee you somebody else is going to get him.
Yeah.
100%. Keisha, trade Drake London for Kyron Williams. Oh, yes.
I would do that.
Thank you. I would do that in a heartbeat. CJ, who dat? PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, 1 flex. Barkley, Henry, DJ M, and Higgins.
Wow.
Well, I'm playing Barkley and Henry for sure.
Yep.
DJ Moore is probably higher upside. Higgins is probably safer.
Yep.
Jose Hernandez. Need help, fellas. Trade offer. Trades away Mooney and Jacobs. Receive Kamara. I probably don't.
I don't hate it. Because I know Mooney is probably like his wide receiver 5, right? He probably picked him off of waivers. But he's got so much value right now that I think you could probably even get like another bench wide receiver with Kamara for that. Just a stash. Somebody you could stash.
Jake, who did you have? Broncos D or Bears D?
Bears D.
Bears D. Chris, we answered your question like 15 minutes ago, but we'll do it again for you real quick.
Yeah.
Joe Herman. Becoming a member for the 8th month and a half PPR. Need 1 wide receiver, 1 flex, 1 running back. Mixon, Tolbert, Gibson, Allen, Slayton, and Pickens. Give me Gibson at running back. Give me Slayton at wide receiver. Give me Gibson, Mixon, and Slayton here.
I don't disagree with that. Did we do Caleb Hemmings? Do you have him?
Caleb Hemmings. No, I skipped him. My bad, Caleb. Start Swift or Mixon. Start Ingram or Komet. I'm starting Komet over Ingram and Swift over Mixon.
Yep, I would agree.
Frozen, no. Enjoy the content. Sermon or McNichols? I'll go McNichols over Sermon.
You just don't trust Anthony Richardson, huh?
I don't trust Trey Sermon.
I don't really care for Trey Sermon either. But yeah, I mean, McNichols has the bigger play upside than Trey Sermon does. He needs volume.
I think McNichols has more touchdown upside at this point. I think Sermon could definitely lose a touchdown to Anthony Richardson.
Yep.
Derek, hashtag yellow short gang. I never would have thought in a million years my yellow shorts would have led to what happened tonight. Omar Barrientos. Need a flex. Chase Brown or Pickens? Give me Chase Brown.
Yes.
Dennis McAuliffe celebrating 1 month here. I killed it last year because of your advice. Had some bad luck this year with injuries, but I'm sticking with the nation. Dennis, appreciate you. Thanks for being here and being a member. Chris Wilson, start Ferguson or Bowers. I've got Bowers higher this week.
Yeah, Bowers is going to be a top 3 guy for a
Keep
while.
or drop Lazard. I mean, I don't want to drop him right now. He's scoring too many touchdowns to drop. But it really depends on if you like need to pick somebody else up to play. Kobe versus Jordan. This is a super interesting account considering the fact we're talking about yellow shorts. Need a tight end to help play. Need tight end help to play. Start Pitts or Schultz. I'm probably going Pitts in that matchup over Schultz still.
Yes.
Additionally, should I add Chubb to bench long-term, dropping Tank? My running backs, Henry, Barkley, Mason with CMC. I would take Chubb rest of season over Tank Dell.
Yep. Or Tank Bigsby. Honestly.
Oh, shit.
I'd take him over either Tank.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't have Travis Etienne, I'm okay dropping Tank Bigsby. I would, however, maybe reach out to the Travis Etienne owner first and see if you can trade Tank Bigsby to him.
You want a little something on the side? What?
I don't. The last time somebody asked me that, it was a long night, so I just don't know. Supski.
Nobody ever asked you that.
Supski. Hey, you'll be surprised what people say to each other in the fresh vegetable section of Kroger at 11 in the morning.
Wow.
Stop it, Anna! I don't deserve to be flagged for that. Flag Jake.
Jake ain't got a flag because Jake behaves most of the time.
At 4 a.m. in a Waffle House.
4 a.m. in a Waffle House? Yeah, that's kind of...
If someone said that to me at Waffle House, I'd leave. Like, no.
If they even let you leave.
Oh, that's true. They might lock the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Jonathan's going to lock the door. He's going to be smiling at me.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Subski. Have both Chase and Moss. Play both or Dare.
Ugh.
Give me both of them. I'll play both of them over Dare.
Both.
God's Gang in a full PPR. Gibson or Olave in the flex. Man, I would... Sitting Olave for Gibson feels so wrong, but I feel like I have to do it.
I don't disagree. I mean, we just don't know what to expect from Spencer Rattler. Just because he says he's going to look his way all the time doesn't mean it's actually going to work out. Turn a Kyle into a flat. Weird things can happen at a Waffle House at 4 a.m.
Oh, man. You ever had a piece of bacon and you put, like, waffle around it and then flip it and cook the bacon in the waffle? Have you ever done that before?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I mean, I've eaten bacon with waffles, but not bacon baked into waffles.
Oh.
I'm not opposed to it, though. I'll put bacon on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try it. Justine Garcia. Half PPR and a super flex. Am I crazy to not play Allen? If I don't play him, which one wide receiver should I leave out? D-Hop, Tolbert, Diggs, Deontay, and Slayton. Since you're saying super flex, I'm assuming Josh Allen.
If that's the case, we can't
I'm playing Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit him. I can't. Not in a super flex league.
Yeah.
He's got to be out there.
Kyle, my ADD is not in full force. It's just when you sit around constantly answering fantasy football questions,
You
like
gotta break up the monotony a little bit.
yeah, like I'm already like we spent an hour straight answering fantasy football questions, and I could feel myself just like dying on the inside a little bit. Not that we don't love helping you guys, but man, we gotta like
laugh and have a little bit of fun.
man. Trevor Dane, do you think Mixon will have limited snaps, or should I start Hubbard over him? If you want to play it safe, I would still start Hubbard.
Yeah.
If you want to play it safe. Cyrus Wallace, Wandell or Bigsby? If it's a full PPR, it's Wandell. If it's anything else, it's Bigsby for me.
Yep.
Derek Preston, start 2 in a PPR. Etienne, Monty, or Mooney? I'm personally starting Monty and Mooney.
Yep, I am too.
Mr. Steelers, I appreciate the help. Justin Fields or CJ Stroud? I assume we have Field tire.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm double checking.
Okay.
Yes, by 2 spots.
172 Gates with the 20 bomb. Appreciate you, Gates. Full PPR, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex, 2 running backs. Who should I start? The obvious starts for me are Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra. That leaves 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 2 flex. Eckler, Najee, Pickens, Tracy, Tolbert, and Odunze. Tracy's my other running back. Tolbert is my other wide receiver. If you want to play it safe, go with Najee Harris. If you want more upside, go with Eckler and then Odunze with both, whichever one you choose, Odunze with that guy.
I don't know where you read that from, so yes.
Pollock's World Entertainment. I have a problem at wide receiver 2. Justin Jefferson, Jaden Reed, Jordan Addison, Jacoby Myers, and Shakir. Any suggestions? Well, you don't have an issue at wide receiver 2 because you have Jefferson and Reed. So your wide receiver 2 and 1 are stacked.
Yeah, maybe he means just for this week since there's no Jefferson.
Oh. Well, so then you have Reed. Myers and Shakir are missing.
He could pick up Trey Tucker and drop Brock Purdy. Can you drop Brock Purdy?
I would drop Brock Purdy since you also have Baker if this is not a super flex league.
That, and I mean, if you're even allowed to drop Brock Purdy right now, since he's already played, I don't know if you can drop him or if it has to wait until next week or not. I don't know how your league is set up.
Kalafa becoming a member for 40 months. What up, gents? Can't thank you guys enough for all the work you put in. Headliner for life. Kalafa, can't say more than enough appreciating you for being here.
100%.
My guy's slowly regretting this live stream. We're not regretting it.
We've done this for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, this is just like part of it.
Why is Anna messaging me?
Why did she message you? Did you screw something up?
No. Well, this is nice of her. Hey, Kyle. You're so awesome. We appreciate everything you do. Keep up the hard work. You're awesome. Thank you. Wow, that was so nice of her.
Wow. We're in the message thread together. That's
Yeah.
not what she said.
Yeah, it is.
That's not what she said. That is not it. Not even close.
Okay, so Anthony B, if Mixon and Cook play, who would you play out of the following running backs? So we're picking 4 from Cook, Mixon, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, and James Conner. Give me James Conner for sure.
Yep.
Give me
Joe Mixon.
I'm going Conner, Irving, Brown, and Mixon, and I'm just sitting Cook.
And not even worrying about it.
I'm not even going to worry about it.
Yep.
Also, pick 2 from Tolbert, Trey Tucker, and Shakir, assuming that he's healthy. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I'm going to go Tolbert and Trey Tucker to just play it safe.
Yep.
Wang needs to know, starting 1 in a full PPR,
Bang, bang.
Bucky, Romeo Dobbs, or Kirk? I'm going Bucky here.
Bucky. I'm going Bucky.
Jake, Berman, B-Rob is out, so I have to fill in with Bigsby due to buys. Have Mike Evans and tank down the wide receiver slots. Should I flex Pierce, Wicks, or Leggett? I'm probably going to go with Wicks there unless you want more upside, then I go with Pierce.
Yep. If it's me, I'm going Wicks.
James Beans, 1 PPR, pick 2. Flex, Irving, Rico, Wicks, or Tolbert. I'm going Irving and Tolbert here.
Irving, Tolbert. Yes, I would agree.
GV, Etienne or Tracy? I'm still picking Tracy over Etienne.
Yep.
Okay. Chase Brown
Safer.
or Zach Moss? Zach Moss is safer. Chase Brown has more upside. Jake Berman should have said full PPR. Also starting Dak and Jacobs. Oh crap.
I'll look for it.
It's right above. So Bigsby due to buys have Mike Evans, Tank Dell, starting Dak and Jacobs. That doesn't change my outlook at that at all.
No,
I'm still same answer. Wicks for safety, Pierce if you want more upside. You son of a. How far are we behind now? See, the only good thing about this is that it gives me a chance to scroll and see how far behind we are. Oh, we're actually not that far behind.
We're getting closer.
James Salmon, pick 3. Harrison Jr., Evans, T, St. Brown, Mooney. It's definitely Harrison. It's definitely St. Brown, and I'm going T. Higgins as the third.
T. Higgins for the third, yep.
Red Dog Loke.
Yep.
Kyle, keep your short giveaways to your OnlyFans, please. How did you know?
He's probably subscribed there, too.
Did you buy my recent foot video?
Nope.
Zorak, becoming a member for the 36th month. Half PPR Dottle, Tracy Jr., Amari Cooper. I'm going Tracy Jr. If you want to try and shoot for more upside, then definitely going to have to go for Amari Cooper.
Yep.
Andrew, pick 3. Gibson, Evans, Moss, Bucky, Slayton, Tolbert, Tracy, or Wicks in a full PPR.
3 of them.
I'm going Mike Evans for sure.
Okay. I'm going to go with... I'll go with Bucky as another one.
And then Gibson if you want to play it safe. Tracy if you want more upside.
There you go.
Anna is having...
She's having a hard time right now.
Everyone just throw a little R.I.P.
R.I.P. Anna's desk.
Yeah,
right
rip
now.
Dana.
Yeah.
Rip Anna. Excuse me.
Rip Anna in the chat.
Rip Anna. Mona.
She's going through it.
Nope, I skipped. Benny. I'm cooked. Pick 1. Olave, Ridley, Tolbert, or Downs? Give me Olave.
Yeah, I'll gamble with him.
Pick up Michael Wilson? No, not over Olave. Hopkins, Trey Tucker, Ray? No, I'm still playing Olave over all of them.
Yep.
Mona. There we go. Hi, guys. Should I play Dell or Brian Thomas in my flex this week? I want to say Brian
I think if you want to play it safe, it's Brian Thomas. If you want to gamble for the upside, then it's Tank Dell.
I want to do Brian Thomas so bad.
You what?
I want to do Brian Thomas.
You want to go with Brian Thomas in the flex?
Yeah. Mona, appreciate you being a member for the 4th month. Zerovis, start 4. Amari, Deontay, Olave, Moore, BTJ, and Godwin. It's Godwin for sure.
Yep.
Brian Thomas Jr. If that's DJ Moore, it's DJ Moore.
What other Moore would it be?
I don't know. I'm just covering all my bases here.
It's got to be DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, and then I probably go ahead and go Deontay Johnson after that.
Okay.
Ryan, they're missing 2 secondaries people, cornerback and Brisker.
Yep.
So I'm okay with Brian Thomas Jr. because of that. Robert, Tracy Jr., Connor, or Mixon, pick 2. I'll go Tracy and Connor here.
Okay.
Not that we hate Mixon, just his first week back from the injury. I'm willing to go with some safer bets because of that. Yep. Heather, do you all need a receptionist? I mean,
hopefully we don't get that many calls.
Unless you want to sit at our front door. At our house? There's not really a receptionist desk. And
imagine, like, a bunch of emotional dudes that just get so overly emotional with fans. You don't want to talk to those dudes all day long on the phone. Like, trust me, that's not a job that you want. But hey, we greatly appreciate the offer. Ask Anna. Anna does more than what she wants to do. Like right now, is she okay over there? Like,
I don't think so. I think she died.
That's kind of morbid.
Yoey the Great. Definitely trying to get Jacobs. I'm trying to lock in. I'm 4-1. What about Kirk or Wicks and Johnson or Spears? Oh, Jake, you're going to have to go back and look for that one.
Hang on. She sends pictures. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay, what was the question?
So Yoyi the Great, he asked a question earlier.
Oh, yeah, we made fun of something.
So, but he's also saying, like, he's trying to get Jacobs. What about Kirk or Wicks and Spears or Johnson? I think you have to go back and find that one because I don't remember the question now. Fatal Recoil. Have London and Mooney. Do I start both? I think you can start both. It is a very good matchup for them. Eric, 12-man PPR. Flex. Pick 2. Irving, Laporta, and Najee Harris. Give me Irving and Laporta here. William Wassman. Full PPR, 10-man. Running backs, Mason, Irving. Wide receivers, Harrison, Chase, and Higgins. Tight end, Pitts. Who to flex? Tyrone Tracy, Javonte, Kraft, and Bigsby on the bench. Give me Bigsby out of that group right there. Noah, 2802. Start Dell at flex over JK and Shakir if playing. You need to start Dell over Shakir, absolutely, for sure. Josh Bunch, becoming a member for the 25th month. Pick a flex, Eckler, Pickens, and Rico, PPR, and then pick 2 from Jameson, Pickens, and Najee. Give me Jameson and Najee for the second one. For the first one, Rico Dowdle, safer floor, Pickens, higher upside, and then Josh wants a Ric Flair woo.
Dude.
What?
2 things.
What
First
happened?
off, that woo hurt. Yogi the Great. Go back to
Yes.
his real quick. He says, is Kirk Kraft in a 5th round pick fair? Trade for Jacobs was the question.
Oh. I mean, I'm still willing to give up any of those guys.
For Jacobs.
I would give up all of that for Jacobs, to be honest with you. I would send him the trade with all that.
That's right. What I was laughing at, though, before that is we just got an email.
Oh, no.
And it's from Thomas Martin. And it says, F Mark, send me the yellow shorts. Plus, I'm active duty. I'll send you a pic in 4K with them on. And then he sent me his address already. Thomas is like, you know what? I don't know who Mark is, but that guy. You know what I mean? He wants the shorts. And he
If
said
I
he'd
had
send
a
it-
Sharpie, I would sign them right now on stream. I wouldn't show me taking them off.
I was going to
because-
say, I don't know if we want to see that.
Uh,
But I mean, Thomas is, I guess, the winner in the clubhouse right now. I mean, he said he'd send us a full pic in
that's
uniform.
hilarious. Oh, man. Jose Hernandez. Bros, finally got that first dub. In a PPR, need a running back. Sermon or Dobbins or ETN. I think Jake's going to say ETN. I would say Dobbins.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. And then flex Tolbert, Shaheed, and one of the leftover running backs. If you want to play it safe in a PPR league, I'm going Dobbins and Tolbert. If you want more upside, I'm going Dobbins and ETN.
I'm still trying to find out where these questions are at, and I'm trying to scroll back to find you.
Ed Miller, what up, fellas? In a half PPR flex, Chuba or ETN? Chuba's going to be safer. Team
Agreed.
2.5 PPR flex, James Cook, Bucky, Dobbins, or Bigsby.
Give me Bucky.
Yeah, I'm probably going Bucky there as
Bucky.
well. Mickey Morris. I got Mixon, Hubbard, Pollard, and Jacobs. Need 2 running backs in a flex. Thanks for the tip. It's also been a while since someone thanked me for that. Mixon, Hubbard, Pollard, and Jacobs. Jacobs for sure. Pollard for sure. If you want to play it safe, it's Hubbard. If you want more upside, it's Mixon. K. Scott in a full PPR, 2 running backs. Mixon. Why am I being flagged? Oh, because just the tip.
Yep.
Mixon, Bigsby, Bigglesby.
Bigglesworth.
Sermon and Roshan Johnson. It's Mixon and Bigglesby for me. Anthony P. gifted 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Anthony P. Let's get a little Anthony scrolling through the chat because of that.
Hashtag Anthony.
Chris Garcia with a 20 bomb. Appreciate you, Chris. Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex from Olave, Shaheed, Sutton, Tolbert, Leggett, Bucky, and Chase Brown. At what point do I give up on Sutton? I already did.
Yeah.
Wide
Been
receiver 2 is going to be Tolbert for me. If you want to play it safe, if it's a PPR league. If it's a half PPR league, Tolbert is still safer for me, but then Olave has more upside, and I'll go Bucky as the flex there. Jonathan, Barbin, Dobbins, and Sermon, Gibson, or Mixon and Cook. What?
Wait. Say that again. Dobbins and Sermon.
Dobbins and Sermon / A. Gibson or Mixon and Cook.
I don't understand the question.
My head hurts. Jordani, if you are in the chat still right now, can you please rephrase that in the chat? You don't have to send another super chat. Jake will keep an eye on it. Thanks, Jake. And then we will go from there. Irina. PPR pickup, Ingram, Komet, Conklin, or Ertz. I would go out of that group. I'm going with Conklin right now. Pick 2 out of the 5, he says.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I'm going, if you want to play it safe, Dobbins and Gibson. If you want more upside, Mixon and Gibson.
I'm going Mixon and Gibson and saying suck it to the world.
Okay. I forgot to answer the flex part. 2 running backs and a flex. Oh, because I only gave you 2. I got you. I'll go Sermon over Roschon Johnson. So let me just rephrase. Mixon, Bigsby, and Sermon are my picks there. Sapper 227. Handsome studs. Sapper, appreciate you. Please pick 2 running backs and 1 flex. Ford, Mixon, Madison, Irving, Leggett, Jameson Williams, Dowdle. Thanks. Hope everyone has a safe weekend. Sapper, hopefully you have a safe weekend as well. Pick 2 running backs and 1 flex. Mixon for sure. Bucky Irving is the other one, and I'm going to flex Jameson Williams there.
Yep.
Mickey Morris, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today.
Hold that, Chubb.
I scrolled again. Crap. Wow.
Johnny A says 2 flex: Pollard, Tolbert, Tucker, Jameson, Sermon, Allen, and McCankey. If it's my team, I'm going Pollard as one of them. If you want safety for the next, it would be Tolbert. If you want to gamble, it's Jameson. Carla Bray, you pick 1, need upside in PPR. Dowdle, Bucky, Sermon, Spears. If we're looking for that upside, give me some Bucky this week. Noah, 2802, becoming a member of Holding Chubb. Travis, PPR, Dell or Chuba. If you want safety, it's Chuba. If you want to gamble and throw it all on the table and let it smack there for people to see, that's when you go Tank Dell. Stroud is your QB, and then you also have Sermon or Tracy. If you want the safest floor, it's probably Sermon, but if it's me, I'm gambling and going Tracy. James Beans, rate this trade. Chase Brown and Bigsby for Hurts. I don't know if this is a 1 quarterback league or a 2 quarterback leagues. Typically, I will not trade for a quarterback in a 1 quarterback league. So if this is a 1 quarterback league and you gave up 2 running backs in order to get Jalen Hurts, I probably personally wouldn't have done that. There's so many great options out there. I would have almost rather streamed and kept the running back depth. Stiani boy. PPR pick 2 out of Wan'Dale Robinson, Brian Thomas, Dontavian Wicks, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens. Thanks, guys. In a full PPR, let's go all-out PPR and go Deontay Johnson and Wan'Dale Robinson. Eddie Johnson sent a message and retracted it, so I have no idea what Eddie needed out there, but Eddie, good looking out. Appreciate you. K. Scott, full PPR, 3 wide receivers out of Downs, Evans, Devontae Smith, Myers, and Shakir. I'm going with Evans, Devontae Smith. Myers is out. Shakir is hurt. So right now, by process of elimination, we're probably going to have to go with Josh Downs and just cross our fingers. Frank 2X says, pick flex for Laporta, Irving, Olave, Zay, Pickens, Tracy. Arthur Smith has effed up Pickens. Should I drop him and pick up Juju? Already have Xavier Worthy. I don't know if I want to drop George Pickens yet, but I totally understand. I really want Juju. If you can get Juju and we can drop somebody else, I'm probably okay with it. But, man, if you don't have anybody else other than the guys you listed, you probably don't have a whole lot to really drop. As for the flex this week, I think if you want safety, you go Bucky Irving. If you want to gamble a little bit, you go Zay Flowers. But I'm not dropping George Pickens just yet. I try to hold off and find a different way to get Juju if possible. Irina Worthy says, keep Tolbert or McConkey. I'm keeping Tolbert as of right now for that target share in that offense with Brandon Cooks injured. Eddie Johnson says, wide receiver, running back, and a flex, Pickens, Tolbert, Dell, Olave, Tracy, and Gibson. For the wide receiver, honestly, we're probably going to have to go full-on gamble mode here. So I'm going to go Gibson in my flex. Actually, no, Gibson is going to be my running back. And then in my wide receiver, I'm going to go with Dell, and then I'm going to flex Olave and just hope for a big game from one of them. High spin, swing speed. Half PPR, Brian Thomas Jr. or Flowers, Chase Brown or Tracy. I think if you want safety, we go Flowers over Brian Thomas Jr. And then I have Chase Brown over Tracy as of right now still. Louis Hernandez. Drop Kincaid so he blows up for everyone else. I'm going to pick up Kincaid back up next week. Sadly, dropped Mooney last Wednesday. Oh, man. Louis, stop dropping people a week early. It's killing your team right now, my friend. Johnny A, I have Chris Olave. Should I swap him out? Johnny, it depends what other options you have. Honestly, he's going to see some targets. So if you're just shooting for some upside, he's not a bad play in that situation. Jordani Barbin says, trade A.J. Brown and Mixon Cook for Pollard and London. Okay, so trade Brown, Mixon, and Cook, or Mixon or Cook for Pollard and London. No, I do not do that. I'm keeping what you currently have. Isaac Gonzalez, who do I drop for Jonathan Brooks? Tolbert or Keenan Allen? Right now, I probably lean dropping Tolbert only because his boosted value is somewhat short term when Brandon Cooks does return. We can see what happens later on in the year with Keenan Allen. Matt Mason, Eckler, Monty Harrison Jr., or Wan'Dale Robinson pick 2 in a full PPR. It's still going to be Monty and Marvin Harrison Jr. I can't sit those guys this week. Eric Munoz Jr., becoming a member for 1 month, says, what's going on, guys? I'm 1-4. Got to start winning. Full PPR start 2. ETM, Pollard, Dobbins, Evans, and Tolbert. 2 of those guys. Pollard will be one of them for the safety pick. If you want to gamble, then we go Mike Evans. We go Pollard and Evans. If you want a little bit more safety, then we probably go Pollard and ETN, but it's a lot lower of a floor. Vishesh Shadha says, Tracy or Slayton, better flex option. Thanks. If you need a safer floor, just the safer option is Tracy. If you want to gamble for a higher day, though, if you want to take a little bit of a risk, that's when we go with Darius Slayton. Eric Nixon, full PPR, looking for flex. Myers is injured. Options on the bench are Dowdle and Keon Coleman. Should I drop Coleman for Michael Wilson on waivers or play Dowdle? Right now, I'm just going to play Dowdle this week instead of making that move. Evan H., full PPR, start 1 out of Dell or Olave. If you want the safest option, it's going to be Dell. If you want to gamble for upside, then we go Olave. Flex for another question here is Dell, Olave, Mixon, Bigsby, Dowdle, or maybe Tucker Kraft. Safest floor, probably going to be Joe Mixon there. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, that's probably when, once again, we go with Olave. Never forgotten, ETN, Bucky, or Tracy. I'm going to go with Bucky because out of those options, he's somewhere right in the middle. He's got a safe-ish floor and still a high ceiling, so that's where I'm going to go with him. Brent Shin, pick 3 out of Pickens, Wicks, Tracy, Ridley, JMO. Full PPR, thank you guys for always being on the grind and helping the community. Brent, we appreciate you. Pick 3 out of those. It's going to be Tracy. It's going to be JMO. And then I'm going to gamble and go Dontavian Wicks as the third option. Alejandro Hurtado. Full PPR start 1 for a running back 2 and pick 1 for the flex out of Sermon, Bigsby, Shaheed, or Liggett. Jonathan Taylor is hurt and Kyron's on a bye. Hurting for a running back 2. Out of those options, if you want the safest floor, it's probably Sermon. Personally, on my team, I'm probably going to gamble in this situation and go with Tank Bigsby. And then for your flex, I'm honestly probably going to go with Trey Sermon and just go double running back there just to get you some touches going into the week. Justine Garcia, half PPR, pick 3 out of Tolbert, Deontay, Diggs, D-Hop, and Slayton. It's going to be Diggs for 1. It's going to be Deontay Johnson for 2. And then if you want safety, it's going to be DeAndre Hopkins. If you want to gamble for upside, it'll be Darius Slayton. Jonathan Cochan, 10-team PPR, starting Hurts, Bijan, Jacobs, Higgins, Devontae, Schultz, McPherson. Who to flex out of Dobbins, Mooney, JMO, or Bucky? In a PPR league, I'm probably going to say I'm probably going Darnell Mooney. Now, if you want a safer floor, maybe we go Bucky, but honestly, I think Mooney's still pretty safe and has a high ceiling. So give me some full Mooney, Darnell Mooney. I just scrolled. Hang on. Where was I at? There it is. Big Row. Becoming a member for 1 month. ETN, Najee, or Cooper for 1 running back, 1 flex. For upside in a full PPR, have Henry, London, Evans, and Ferguson. Traded Mooney and Hubbard for Evans. Was that good? It's not bad. It's not bad. Hopefully you have enough running back depth on your team to lose Hubbard as of right now. out of the options that you gave for this week, I'm going Etienne and Najee because I have a hard time trusting Deshaun Watson to throw the ball correctly to Amari Cooper.
Jake, can I have you pause for just a real quick second?
Yep.
Is anybody watching the Ohio State-Oregon game? Did Ohio State just screw up the end of the game? What happened?
I have no idea.
We can keep going. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat.
You do that. E-Man. Got Flowers or Bucky in a PPR and rank Goddard, Ertz, and Joku. So let me do that first. Goddard, Ertz, and Joku. Goddard, Ertz, and Joku. I got Goddard as the highest one, and then Ertz, then Njoku. The other part of the question, Flowers or Bucky. If you want the safer option, it's Bucky. If you want to gamble, it's Flowers. Carl Abreu dropped the Ravens defense for any of these this week or rest of season. Falcons, Chargers, Browns, Bills, Bucks. I don't know if I'd do anything rest of season. I probably lean towards the Chargers this week just because the Ravens and the Commanders could be an absolute shootout. The Dennis family, Jamison Williams or Kraft in the flex. If you want safety, it's Kraft. If you want to shoot for the higher upside, that's when it becomes Jamison Williams. John 1, are we flexing Judy or Slayton this week? I'm going to go with Slayton over Judy. Friola? Or Frihala? Frihola. It's got to be Frihola. Start two, bench 2. So I got to sit 2 out of Bucky, JK, Zach Moss, and Tracy. I'm going to sit Zach Moss and JK Dobbins and start Tracy and Bucky this week. Noah 2802, different league, Monty or Scary Terry at the flex. Oh, I got to go Monty. I mean, he's just the safest flex in all of fantasy football for the last year and a half. Deb Debo. Quarterback is Goff. Running back is Connor and Bucky. Wide receivers JMO. Tight ends Laporta. Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex at a Sermon Wilson or Rashid Shaheed because Jacoby Myers is out. A wide receiver 2, I'm going to go with Michael Wilson. And then the flex, I'm going to go with Trey Sermon. Because I just don't know if I want to trust Rashid Shaheed with a new quarterback in New Orleans in his first week. DWZ becoming a member for the 13th month. What's up, guys? What's up with the weird Pittman updates? Dude, talk about weird. He's going to miss time, and then he's practicing, then he wants to play through it. Then Anthony Richardson's playing. It's just an absolute nightmare this season for Michael Pittman. And honestly, we can't think of a time to start him anytime soon, for right now anyway. Brendan Hendershot becoming a member of the 32nd month for PPR and Superflex. 2 quarterbacks, Stroud, Daniels, Murray. If I had to pick 2 of those, it's going to be Daniels and Murray. Then rank these running backs out of Javonte, Dowdle, and Madison. Javonte, where is Javonte? Oh, it's Dowdle. It's Dowdle, Javonte, and then Madison is how we have them ranked. Cole Walker, 1 QB league. Fields or Cousins? I have Fields higher this week, even though Cousins has a super safe floor. If you want just safety, then you go Kirk Cousins. What are you laughing at over there, by the way?
Watching Ohio State actually absolutely screw the pooch at the end of that game.
Wow, the things you Google online. Where did I leave off at? There we go. That was Cole Walker. Now it's Michael Sennett. Becoming a member of the 36th month. Sorry, I've been busy tonight. Mixon or Chase Brown have both in multiple leagues. Mixon isn't ranked in the top 36 or 100 flex. That's because at the time we didn't really know if he was for sure going to play. Now that we know he's going to play, I think Mixon gives you the safer floor this week. If you want to shoot for the higher upside, it would be Chase Brown. If it's my team, I'm probably still going with Mixon. Stefan Sowinski. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Brad Elliott. Hey, guys.
Oh, that's Spicy Steve.
Who's that?
What's up, Spicy Steve? He's Litnick's in real life best friend.
Steven Sowinski?
Yeah, he goes by Spicy Steve.
I'm not gonna call him that, but I'll call him Steven Sowinski because I didn't know that ahead of time. I didn't even know if it was Steven or Stefan.
It's actually Stefan. It is Stefan.
It's like he's my best friend, and I didn't even know it.
Brett Elliott. Hey guys, thanks for everything you do. You're the best. Need a wide receiver. What the heck just happened to my?
What'd you do? You broke it, didn't you?
No, there it goes. Now it's back. Need a wide receiver, running back, tight end, 3 flex. Hall, Diggs, McBride, Bowers, Evans, Olave, Mixon, Mooney, Smith. All right, tight end is going to be Bowers. McBride is going to end up being one of your 3 flexes, but let's go wide receiver first, who's going to be Diggs. Your running back is going to be Hall. So Hall, Diggs, Bowers, and then McBride, Mooney, Evans if you want more upside, and Mixon if you want to play it safe. Rich Diaz, Evans, Pickens, Cooper, Shakir, and Ford. Start 2, flex 1. Give me Evans, give me Pickens, and give me Cooper here. Harley Ryder, any tips? I'm 0-4, but my team seems to be decent. Purdy, Chase, A.J. Brown, David Montgomery, Chase Brown, Laporta, Flowers, Jay Taylor, Deontay Johnson on the bench. Harley, it may honestly be because you just have a little bit of bad luck this year so far. You were missing A.J. Brown for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Jamar Chase is on fire right now. Chase Brown is finally starting to pick up some steam in that backfield. Monty's super safe. Laporta, Flowers has been game dependent, unfortunately. But you're really solid. You just have to wait for a little bit of good luck to come your way.
Look at it this way, Kyle. We're going into week 6 and he's only 0-4. He didn't do it. He didn't have anything happen in week 5.
Well, that's good. I didn't even realize it.
It's a positive.
And everyone's asking the same question. They're like, what? 0-4? It's Coco. What's up, my guy? Should I risk it with ETN or just stay with Chuba? Also, someone dropped Laporta in my 8-man. Should I grab him or stick with the Ferg and Goddard? I'm dropping Goddard for Laporta easy. And then if you want to play it safe this week, it's Chuba. If you want more upside, it's ETN. David Beal, drop my kicker to pick up Ty Chandler on the bye. Who would you drop if I need a kicker? Slayton, Tracy, Liggett, Tolbert, Waddle, or Shaheed?
If I have to drop one, I'm probably going to drop Liggett.
I'm probably dropping Liggett.
Yep.
D Bell becoming a member for the 5th month. Half PPR. What?
Nick says he's 0-4 but won the bye week.
Half PPR, pick 2. Garrett Wilson, James Conner, Deontay Johnson, Slayton, and Bucky. Playing my mom this week, so looking for upside. Wow. I love that. Give me Garrett Wilson. Man, Slayton probably has the most upside of everybody left, but I have a tough time picking any of those guys over James Conner.
Yeah, I got to go James Conner.
Yeah, James Conner and Wilson for me.
Bingo!
Bango!
In the house. Steve D's out in Thailand right now. Wow.
Go Ducks. Steve from Thailand. What's going on, baby? Chris Berry, 14-man full PPR flex. Jalen Polk or Justice Hill? Give me Justice Hill. Frank, 2X. Bijan, Mason, Reed, Ayuk, Kraft, Irving, Olave, Laporta, Aaron Jones, Zay? Flowers, right?
Gotta be.
Worthy Pickens, Tracy Puka. Who do I drop for Juju or just hold on to what I got? I'm 1-4. I'm not dropping any of those guys for Juju.
I mean, I want Juju, but I can't drop any of those guys just yet.
Yeah, I can't do that. LKW Sports with a 2-bomb. Appreciate you, LKW. 10th super chat. 172 Gates. Thanks, guys. Your channel is the best. Forehead kisses with the 20-bomb. 172 Gates. Appreciate you. Forehead kisses back. Brandon Hendershot. What up, Brandon? In full PPR, Tank or Mooney? I'm going to go Mooney over Tank. Appreciate all the time and hard work you fellas put in. Appreciate you, Brandon. Don Watts. How's my lineup in a full PPR? Love, Henry, Mixon, St. Brown, Olave, Ferguson. I'm going Irvin over Najee in the flex. If you're playing both of those guys, I'm okay with that. Pickens probably more upside than Najee, but I'm definitely keeping Irving in there. Should we try to bring in Lit Nick now?
Do the people want to interview him for a couple minutes?
Do you guys want to hear Lit Nick?
What if they say no?
Nick.
Kyle.
He's here?
Nick, can you hear me?
Yo, I can hear you. What's up?
Nick, the nation can hear you right now.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How
what up, nation?
What's up?
The GOAT. It's the GOAT.
What's up, dudes?
This sucks. I can't hear anything.
Jake says what's up, but he can't hear you, and you can't hear him.
Oh, man. Yeah, I want to turn the stream on
It's
now.
Like I was
but,
invited to the party, but I have to stand at the door.
Weird delay. What's up, Jake? What's up, dude?
Nick says what's up, Jake.
What's up,
Everyone, do what?
I say, what's up, Lit Nicholas?
Oh, he called you Nicholas.
That's
call
cool.
him Lit
That's
Nicholas.
fancy. I like that.
Nick, when did you start watching the headliners?
I'm gonna sit here in awkward
Probably-
silence since I can't hear.
Dang. At least 4 years ago,
4 years
I started
ago.
watching.
Whew.
Yeah.
So what, Jake? That would have been. Oh man, that would have been definitely pre 100,000 subs, right?
I think you know what? I think I started watching you guys, and I think you had like 79,000 or like
No. I think
89,000
we had 100.
subs.
I think.
Nick
been
says he's
close.
thinking it was around 79 or 89, and I'm really surprised he didn't say 69,000 subs.
Ah, dang it, dude! That was a
Could've been.
layup joke.
That was so easy, and you completely missed it. That's okay.
I'm trying to be a little bit
Cliff,
professional.
they're
for
talking
you,
through
man. Come on now.
Discord, so it wouldn't work.
But you have gifted to the community about 69,000 subs, correct?
A ton of members.
Around that number, I hope. That's the goal.
Oh man, this should become a weekly segment where we bring on members of the community, and we started it with Nick. Nick, how many?
We need to
fantasy
do it in
leagues-
our own Discord so I can hear.
We do need to do it. We need to set up an interview channel in Discord. That is correct. We do need to do that. Yeah, because
Constantino
we're
wants
in
to know what
Nick's
color shorts he has
Discord
on.
right now. We're in the Lit Talks Discord right now.
They want to know what color shorts he has on.
Nick, the community wants to know what color shorts you have on right now.
Yo, all right. So I don't have yellow shorts on. However, I don't have them on because I couldn't find them. But I do have these black and yellow like Under Armour leggings, and then I have red shorts on because I tried to match.
Okay, he's got black and yellow Under Armour leggings. He's got red shorts on right now.
Black and yellow and red, they don't match.
They don't. Whatever.
It's not yellow. Exactly, Bengo.
No.
Nick,
dude,
how many leagues are you in right now?
0.
All right, let me count.
He's like, how do we play fantasy football? It's here for fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on Sleeper,
Okay.
and then 1 on Yahoo.
7 on Sleeper and 1 on Yahoo. Do you have a losing record in any league?
Yeah, actually, a decent amount of them.
Oh boy, that's not what
But
I was
no-
expecting.
No,
He's
no.
like,
What's
yeah,
wild
I
is
don't even set a lineup.
I've just been getting super unlucky. I've had another one of those years where it's every time I play somebody, they have the best week that they've had. They've been like I've had my points against are absolutely ridiculous. Like it's like 200 more than ever like the second person in the league. But I'm 2 and 3 in a lot, 1 and 4 in one league. But I mean, I'm not worried about it because it's still so early. And as you guys have preached before, like the first 4 or 5 weeks, you're kind of gaining a lot of info, and then stuff will start to balance out. Like I've picked up so many guys off of waivers, and I've made so many trades that you guys have recommended, to where the point now my team looks like my starters look fantastic, and my bench looks competent. You know what I'm saying?
Nick, there was a player that like before week 1, you were like, Kyle, I'm feeling this guy this year. Do you want to tell the community who it was?
Oh, dude, I still can't believe like nobody took me serious on it. I was telling everybody, Darnell Mooney. I shouted him
Mooney.
out. I shouted out Darnell Mooney, dude. It was yeah, Kyle. It was before the season even started. I said, yo, I think Darnell Mooney's gonna have a banger year. I was like, why is Drake London moving from a 6th round pick to a 2nd round pick because Kirk Cousins is his quarterback and Darnell Mooney's falling back? I forget what he was last year, but he was going undrafted in dang near every league. I said if you need a bench stash for a wide receiver, I think Darnell Mooney could be a dog because people forget he had Justin Fields as his quarterback and he had a 1,000-yard receiving year or something. People forgot that. Now he's a dog.
Mooney's going off, dude. He looks good. He looks real good. That whole offense. I mean, 500 passing yards from Kirk Cousins on Thursday Night Football last week is not bad.
Yeah, that helps. That's a good stat pattern.
Oh, and just so you know, Anna's been freaking out because she had a bug climb on top of her controller, and she has now trapped it inside of her guitar.
Hey, Deputy Dixie, you get it done there, girl. Come on now. Handcuff him.
Oh, man. Nick, we appreciate you joining the live stream tonight. Anything you want to say to the nation before we go back to answering a few more questions here?
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Kyle, thank you for bringing me in just so I could say what's up to everybody. Jake, love you as well, my man. Deputy Dixie, you're the best. Happy birthday to Bubbles and go to Turtle Beaches. I already bought a pair of headphones.
There it is. I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw that graphic up here in a second. I haven't done that yet.
heck yeah. And if you ever get and for anybody that gets a gifted membership from me, be sure to resub the following month because I'm telling you, one, the additional information that you can get just from fellow homies in the Discord is exquisite. It's definitely worth a cup of coffee a month. You know what I'm saying? If you could sacrifice that $5 a month, hit them up. Those are the dogs. Jake and Kyle been the homies for years. I think I would be one of the longest active members if I didn't have to change my debit card to where I lost my streak of being a membership. But nah, everybody do
But
it.
your
These are the
streak
homies.
lives on in our hearts.
Absolutely. I love you guys. I mean, you started off his YouTube channel I follow, and you guys became friends online, man. Absolutely.
Nick, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for supporting the nation. Thanks for hopping on for a few minutes. The first of maybe many membership interviews to come. Nick, we'll catch you later on. Have a good rest of the night.
Hey, later, Kyle. Later, Jake.
He said later, Jake. FYI.
Later, Nick.
We'll have to set that up in our Discord.
Yeah. Otherwise,
my concern is it wasn't already set up, and I was worried if we used the open channel that people would bombard it, and then things would go crazy.
I felt like a third wheel here. You know what I mean? I haven't felt like that since high school.
True Legend said that he's coming on next. No, absolutely not.
I haven't even seen True Legend until right now.
Oh, True Legend. I don't even remember the last time I saw you in the chat, but there is not a shot in heck that I'm interviewing you, okay? Because I'm just going to hear slobbering in the background.
Yeah, that'd probably be awkward.
Boomer Nation sent a $2 donation. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for us this evening. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Real quick, though, Nick did mention it. We are doing we're sponsored by Turtle Beach this month in October. Level up your game. Turtle Beach is one of the largest gaming equipment providers in the world, especially when it comes to headphones. So if you're out there gaming, or if you need headphones or a keyboard or a mouse or whatever it may be, head on over to Turtle Beach. You can use code word headliners during the month of October to level up your gaming experience. You're going to get 10% off of your entire order, and you're going to get free shipping. Jake is showing his beautiful Turtle Beach headset there. Hopefully, that will be coming my way soon, too, because I also believe I have one. You're keeping it? You got to sell it? You gave it to Jaden, didn't you? Ooh. Beautiful. So that's cool.
I didn't take the paper off of yours yet.
Code yellow shorts.
Code yellow shorts in the chat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It is not code yellow shorts. JOM1, how do you get into Discord? Anna posted it right there. I'm going to pin it as well. All you got to do is go into Discord after becoming a member. Go to your account in Discord. Click on connections. Click add and put in your YouTube information. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow morning I will be live twice. I don't know what time I'll be live to begin with. Live. The first live stream will be talking about Underdog and some pick'ems for the week, and we'll be using our friends over at Props Cash to do that. So make sure you join me in the morning if you want to put some tickets in with me over on Underdog. And then number 2, I'll be live probably around 11:30 or 11:45 until 1 o'clock to cap off the day. Members only start and sit stream. Come ask all of your questions in there. It's a little bit easier to talk about it, so make sure that you come hang out tomorrow. Myra Williams celebrating a month with us. Gibbs or Bijan, start or sit? I'm starting Gibbs over Bijan this week.
All right, and real quick, before we get out of here, Kyle, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. I'm going to post it on the community tab, but I wanted to show everybody. We did a stream a week ago where we were getting donations to send to the Hurricane Foundation. So you can see these are pictures of our car that we went and bought and loaded up with stuff to take to a local church there in need. We got... Where's my phone at? There we go. I mean, we just jam-packed the car full of things and spent as much money as we possibly could based off of your guys' donations So I'll post these pictures on the community tab, but I did want to let people know that we absolutely went and took care of some people that are in need here in Western North Carolina.
We appreciate that. Everybody that donated last week. Jasmine, becoming a member for the 12th month. Olave or Devontae Smith. I'm going to go with Devontae Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody being with us this evening. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, and we will catch you on the next episode, which will be tomorrow, of the Fantasy Headliners. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. We'll see you later.
On the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember